ciencia.
Nella ciencia.
My mic is live. Thanks to Shizzle. What did I say? I just saw in my chat on Tree of Logic that you said live mic. What did I say? Did I say something bad? Gosh, man, I need to stop doing that. The hell? Fuck. Anyway. Hey, everybody. Take a Lily. Hey, Lily. Take a Lily. Yes, Suits made it. You said woohoo. That's all I said? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I said woohoo because I got some really, really good news. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. How y'all doing? Got some good news. Gather around, ladies and gentlemen. Got some good news. I think I'm going to have a bonus stream tomorrow. Let me explain. But before I get into it, let me sip on my, my healthy soda. All right. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again because I want to keep the good luck going. But I'd rather be in this position than in a position of I ain't got no content. Ladies and gentlemen, we got content on content on content. We got so much content that I have to do a bonus stream on Monday. I can't do it on Tuesday. I can't do it on Tuesday. Tuesdays are usually the day for my health classes, right? Sneako and Andrew Tate are fighting. And I was watching them respond to each other on Twitter as well as on video. Now, because Andrew Tate liked to say the nasty words, I have to edit that out. So that's the reason why I couldn't show it today. So in order to keep my channel safe, showing both of these clowns, I have to edit the harsh language that Andrew says. Because believe it or not, although Sneako has converted to a grift called Islam, he has stopped using that edgy language. Okay. Now, by the way, I don't have no problem with the edgy language. Let's be clear. It's just that I like my channel. I like my videos monetized. Okay. I like to monetize. And if I allow them to say what they got to say, then I'm going to get in trouble. It's not going to be monetized. But hold on, let me just also say something else. That is the reason why I could not show the video I'm about to show, this awesome video of Myron getting very mad because the entire staff turns on him. They don't really turn on him. They really literally clown on him. He's just fuming. We're going to show how he can't take no accountability. Now, these guys are all acting like women. That they say we are emotional, we're illogical. And I'm saying to myself, like, well, geez, y'all sure acting just like us. You know what I mean? So what's going on? What's happening with the masculinity and the stoicism? I thought y'all supposed to be stoic. But let me tell you something. Y'all should be thankful that I took the time to edit this video, because this video is going to be great. So I have to do the same thing with the Andrew Tate versus Sneako fight. So that's a brand new fight that happened today. Now, I decided to make a decision, which Twitter made that decision for me. Twitter stopped paying me. They stopped monetizing me because I would not give them my government ID. And I'm gonna tell you something. Had they approved me for my subscription, like everybody else, I would have no problem giving them a government ID. It's not like my name hasn't been doxxed so many times. But because they want to sit up here and hang and dangle that over me like a carrot. Oh, remember that time you applied for monetization to get subscribers on Twitter? Well, you have been approved now, but you got to give your ID. And I'm like, child, please, I'm not doing that. And I said, Twitter is a time stealer. It steals your time. Remember I told you all that I was in time management, and he was saying I could only spend an hour or a day. And I kid you not, for the first 2 weeks, it was nearly impossible. I failed it. But now, I'm a little over Twitter now. And the more I pull back away, the more I have time to do other things, which is important to me right now, is my exercise, right? It is very, very important to me about my exercise. So it's kind of hard to do the workouts that I do and then stay online. Because if you go on Twitter, you can be on there, and if you're arguing, you can be on there for 3 hours easily. And I'm like, I got stuff to do. I got this podcast that I do on Twitter on Tuesdays that I got to edit. That's going to be uploaded tomorrow. But I got to edit that because, well, I use profanity and I'm mad at myself. And not only that, though, but it's so much dead air. I got to cut that out for the podcast to sound better. But I'm going to have that up there. So tomorrow, I don't know the time, but it's not going to be late because I have my political show. So like tonight, I'm going to the gym, Then I'm coming home, and then I'll come back over here early, edit the video of Tate, and then do a bonus stream talking about the tea, talking about the back and forth. And then maybe we probably will even start going over the video that we were supposed to go over by the King of Nothing, where he was putting Tate on blast. Yeah. So we're gonna probably have all that. So I gotta get all that out of the way. I gotta get all that out of the way. We're also gonna get Dr. Disrespect out of the way too, because I want to go over the LT thing, dealing with Dookie the Dawn. I wanna go over some new Tate news, because Andrew Tate is going the court is going to decide whether he's going to get locked up again on the 16th. So that's tomorrow. So it's like the news keep coming in, and I'm so thankful. I am not complaining. I'm very thankful. So yeah, but I gotta be on the news before it becomes stale news. Does that make sense? So there's that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it, because I don't want to spend 3 hours. What was that show? The show I did yesterday, was that 3 hours? Hold on, let me go check. Man, I'm so mad. I was like, hold on. Dashboard content. Here we go. No, almost 3 hours. That was 2 hours and 51 minutes. 2 hours and 51 minutes it had me. So I'm not trying to do that today. So we're going to go ahead and get into some business there, chat. All right, let's get down to it. So before we do it, you guys can see everything in front of me right now, right? All right. Look at the little beauty. Look at them. Listen, I saw, and let me say something else about Twitter, right? Because I heard there was another attempt on Trump's life, so I went to Twitter to go see it. I hate that people get, and I blocked this person, by the way, because we used to follow each other. I blocked him because he did not show sensitive material. I have my account. Actually, let me just let them play while I'm. Anyway, I have my account set to censor the anything that's sensitive, right? So if anything gory, if it's anything that's lewd or sexual in nature, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to get that out. So I go, because everybody's like, you know, exposing the Haitians eating kitty cats and stuff like that. You know, they literally show a voodoo ritual where they slaughtered a dog, and they did not have that thing. And I reported him before I blocked him, because why have that and not mark it sensitive? You know what I'm saying? That's just somebody who's, one, is a butthole. Two, is trying to get shock value. You can't make me mad if I'm mad at you for being inconsiderate. And so I told you guys what to do to balance your mind out, because you don't want that to linger in your head. So I reported the tweet, I blocked them, and then I went right to the page called Animals, or what is this? Why You Should Have an Animal. It's an awesome site. And I went to go look at this, and you know, you have to balance that out and get that thing out your mind. So it's like, they're so cute. They're so cute. So tiny and cute. It's so adorable. So now I'm feeling much better. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. And you should do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people do these things. I think it's evil, malicious, inconsiderate, and you're not a good person when you do that. Like, yeah, why? Like, this is something that's gore. That's literally gore, and I don't understand how Twitter don't have. By the way, that's a big account I blocked, so I don't understand how Twitter doesn't have a AI to detect these things. Like, how is it that you don't know that's an issue? Anywho, okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, it's the teaching moment. It's a teaching moment. It's always a teaching moment. Hold on. Now, I know I keep saying I'm going to go ahead and do these videos and put them all together about these shut up rings, these women, getting with men that they see the red flags and they're more interested in the wedding than the man. Okay. So watch this. This is another spoiler alert. This is another cake bashing thing, right? Watch this. Okay, so let's look at this. This is in another country, clearly. And I don't know the custom of the stabbing of the cake. Okay. I don't know the custom of the stabbing of the cake. So it is what it is. I'll say this once, ladies. I'm going to say it twice, 3 times. I'm going to keep saying it until you finally get it in your mind. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. I can always tell when someone has low self-esteem, men or women, when I say, hey, I don't want nothing to do with you, and they can't let me go. Not only did you let me know that I have leverage over you, but you let me know that I'm everything in your world. You're nothing without me, this, that, and the other. Okay. You are gassing my head up. But also, I would never allow a man to put his hands on me except for lovingly and to protect me. So say, for instance, there is something coming my way, saying, and he has to push me out of the way in order to take the blow. Okay, well, that's acceptable. But to put your hand on the back of my head after I spent all that money to get my hair done, all that money to get my makeup professionally done. Okay. I don't know if y'all know this, but brides get their makeup professionally done. I spent all that money on, making sure my face is looking good. You take the back of my head and smash it. Not today, Satan. We would be fighting. Now, so let's look at this, because I'm going to show you how she normalized this behavior. All right, here we go. Okay, they stabbing a cake. Let's turn this stupid thing on. Stabbing a cake. Okay, now he takes the back of her head right there, just without even thinking about it. No man does this out of the blue. And if any of you women want to come up here and tell me that, you are a pick-me and a doormat, because men will test you. They will test you to see if they can put their hands on you. First of all, the fact that you attract a man and be in a relationship with a man that felt the need to put his hands on you and embarrass you on your best day. What's up, Ness? See, Ness know what I'm talking about. But Ness' husband would never put his hands on her. That's my buddy. Okay. What men will do is they'll test you out by calling you names. Oh, you're so stupid. You're an idiot. Why would you do that, dummy? It starts with name calling. Listen to me. It starts with name calling. And if you sit up here and say, what did you say to me? Are you on your period? Oh, I didn't know you were so sensitive. I'm just playing. What did I tell you about that playing thing? What did I tell you about that? There's no such thing as playing when it comes to disrespect. Okay. So that's what the first thing they do is they'll see if they can disrespect you. And if you let that go, then it will become a little night light shove here. Okay. Punching the wall there, throwing things. There's no need for a man to be violent under any circumstances. Okay. Under any circumstances. All right. So the thing about it I want you to understand is that happens, and then they'll do stuff like you and start playing. Now, women, sometimes you all play around too. You all will sit up here and do the prank stuff and go, and then when he returned the favor back, then you get mad. You're grown women. You are grown women. There is no need for you to play around with a grown man like that, roughhousing and stuff like that. So here you see he got his hand on her back. He about to push her on the back of her hair. Her hair is nicely done, makeup nicely done. Okay, here we go. And the way she was able to resist it, it seems to me she sort of knew it was coming. Because if you've seen a lot of cake bashing videos, right? You see a lot of cake bashing videos, it catches the women off guard. For some reason, she kind of, it's the way she was able to buck back to avoid it to hit in her face. It seems like she kind of knew that this was possibly going to come, right? So he was able, so look, she jerks violently up and he only gets the tip of her head. You have to ask yourself, why would a man want to smush his now wife face in a cake in front of all the audience? You understand? Her family, his family, their friends, their co-workers are all looking at them. And he thinks, oh, this is an opportunity to embarrass her. Guess what? He hates her. He resents her. A man that does this to you does not like you. He does not want to be with you. Either you harassed him to get married, you put him in a situation where he had to marry you, or he felt like he couldn't do better. He couldn't get what he wants, so he settled for you. A man who really loves you would never do this to you. A man who respects you would never do this to you. Ever. Ever. So he smushes her hair and thing. Now, hold on. There's some more teaching in here, right? So she gets up and look at her mouth like, oh my God. Look at what you just did to you tried to do this to my face, but you did it to my hair. And you did it to my head because I was able to jerk off. He's laughing like, yeah, don't get mad, honey. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Now, let me show you where she goes wrong, where I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, she allowed this behavior to get to this point. Watch this right here. Watch this. What happens? She starts laughing. Baby, I'm not going to. Now, hold on. I know some of you are going to say, hey, Tree, sometimes when people are upset and nervous, they laugh. I'm going to give you that. I would never laugh. We about to fight. Seriously, straight up fight in my beautiful white dress. Okay, I'll give you that. But ladies, if that is not a reaction, do not laugh. Do not. You need to show people that what he did was wrong. Because look at him. He's laughing. This is a fake laugh. But there's no excuse for what she's about to do next. Watch this. There's no excuse for what she's about to do next. Like, she's hurt. She's very hurt. She's very upset, right? But look at what happens next. High-fiving. Double high five. A double high five. And what does she do? She double high fives that. That's approval, baby. You just approved this behavior. That's approval. That's approval. Ain't no damn way. There's no excuse. That's not a nervous tick. No, no, no. I refuse. No, no, clever girl. Mm-mm. I will give it to you with the laughter. But if any of you women sit up here and high five a man, you a doormat, baby. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit up here. I don't care, you're a doormat. You deserve to be walked on. If you sit there after he did that to you, you laugh it off and then you give him a high five, you're a doormat. You're a doormat. You heifers can't eat with us. And this is why I kiss my beautiful black skin every day, because damn, you will never see no black woman go through this. You can't show me one video of a man doing this to a black woman. Yes, seriously. Get the hell out if you got a problem with it. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, get your pick-me ass out of my damn chat and unsub. You think I want some weak-ass heifer like you in my daggone community? You weak heifers are cancerous, and I don't need you here. We are strong lioness here. And if you want to sit up here and okay this behavior, get your ass out of here, baby. Take your pick me, your doormat behavior and get out, or I will help you. Ain't no way I'm going to sit up here and say, oh, yes, girl, yes, slay, slay, slay. I told you, I gave her the benefit of the doubt with the laughter because I see people do nervous laughter. I seen that before. But ain't no way I'm going to sit up here and let you doormat submissive bitches sit up here and say, oh, it's okay to high five the abuser. Let me ask you something, heifer. If he R-worded you, would you give him a double high five after that? Yeah, you R-worded me. High five, double high five. Oh, that's just a nervous reaction. If he slapped you in the face, would you give him a double high five? Then it's not a nervous reaction. Ain't no way. I'm tired of y'all. You ladies need to learn how to defend yourself. And you need to daggone do something about it. Because I'm not going to sit up here and give you a daggone pass. You're going to sit up here and turn around and high five the man. You high fived your abuser. You high five your abuser. No, she got the marriage annulled. Spoiler alert, the marriage got annulled. Okay, this is not no arranged marriage. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired of you ladies making excuses for weak women. Not today. Not today. Not in my chat. You all are imprinting yourself on this heifer and saying, that's me, so let me make an excuse for her. No, she's weak. But apparently she has some strong women around her to say, oh, we're going to get this annulled, honey. I'm letting you know right now. He did that on your wedding day. You are out of here. So the marriage was annulled. With the strong women, not her, with the strong women around her, in her family. So they are not married. They got it annulled. What I want you all to understand is we are looking at weak women so that you all can learn what to never be. We are looking at weak women so you can adjust your behavior if you are on the fence of strength and weakness. I told you, I don't deal with no hyenas here. I don't deal with no sheeples here. I deal with lioness. And I'm tired of weak women sitting here giving this a pass. For example, I went to the comment section. Look at this. I went to the comment section. And of course, here we got a Becky making an excuse for this. This guy named John said, why would you disrespect your wife on one of the most important days of her life and ruin the cake for an awkward laugh? Becky here, Becky the Builder, says, You would be surprised how many men are like this. We as women can't stop it because men like this only care about male approval. He will gaslight her when she complains, calling her no fun, and tell his friends she's a nag. Woo, child, does it sound like something a black woman would say? Was this sound like something a Latino Hispanic woman would say? Oh my goodness, huh? Okay. I said, what the hell? And here go me. Here go me. Wrong. Women can stop this. I don't know what the F you talking about. My husband never did this to me on our wedding day. You know why? Like everyone I meet, men and women, I teach people how to treat me. I don't allow men to put their hands on me like this. They will get clocked in the face. It's funny how this heifer talking about you can't stop a man from doing something like this. You can't stop a man. The hell you can't. First of all, I would never attract a man that would put his hands on me in any kind of disrespectful way. I never in my life have I ever attracted somebody like that. I know some women have, and you have grown, you know what I'm saying? As you got older, you realize, hey, I'm never going to tolerate that again. I get it. And also sometimes if you witness your mother getting hit, you have normalized that behavior. And as you gotten older, you realize that that is not the sign of love. We all grow as we get older. That's why I said when you're young, you get a pass from me. But I mean that show me a video of a black man or a white man or Asian man, Latino, Hispanic man, taking the head of a black woman and smushing it in a damn cake. There isn't. Trust me, I combed the entire TikTok app for one. Couldn't find it. So maybe there's something going on to the masculinity of black women after all, because black women will clock you in your face if you disrespect us. All that makeup, all that money we put in our makeup and our hair. We spend money, thousands of dollars on our upkeep. We would never allow something like that. Ever. So maybe some of you all need to take notes, and I can say this. Like, girl, ain't no way. Tell me some men are like this. And this mentality right here is why some women are in the situation you're in. And you sit up there and start hating men. I got in a woman yesterday talking about something, just keep men out of your life and you'll be better. I said, for why? That's why I could never be no feminist. Cause baby, let me tell you something. First of all, I love my husband, but I don't hate men either. I don't have no problem with men when you know how powerful you are as a woman. It's unfortunate that some women don't know their power. They don't have no idea. But when you know who you are as a womb, man, you ain't gonna fear no man. You ain't gonna sit up here and go, oh God, men are awful. They're just gonna hit you because they're trying to get the male approval. I can't relate to that. It's all in how you carry yourself. It's all in what you will put up with. At the slight of disrespect, I nip it in the bud. At the very slight of disrespect. I think the first time and the last time I ever had a man disrespect me, we was on a date. And I think we were arguing or debating. I'm not sure. We were arguing about, I think we were arguing about Martin Luther King. I can't remember the thing, but I was saying that Martin Luther King was a Republican, but he had guns, even though he was not allowed to have a gun permit or something like that. I made a technical error and misspoke. And the guy that I was saying this to corrected me. So say, for instance, I said, oh, and Martin Luther King loved AK-47s, and it was really AR-15s. So I said, oh yeah, and also Martin Luther King loved AK-47s. I don't think that's exactly what I said. I'm just giving you an example. So I said, oh, I think also Martin Luther King loved AK-47s. You're so stupid. It wasn't AK-47s. It's AR-15. Damn, you're so dumb. And I gave him this look and I was like, what did you say to me? Oh, you're going to be one of those women that are sensitive? And you know what I did? I got my little cheap Kmart purse. Y'all remember Kmart? I got my cheap Kmart purse and I got up and I walked out. He came behind me. He was like, damn. He was like, I'm sorry. I said, no. Thank you for showing me who you are, baby. Because I don't waste my time for anybody who going to call me names. You don't even know me that long to call me names. And then a waitress coming out, sir, you need to pay your tab, sir. I got home, I blocked him on MySpace. And I never dealt with him again. Back then you had to drive home to block people. You couldn't do it on your phones at the time. So I'll just let you know, I teach people how to treat me, baby. Like I said, as soon as I see the sign of disrespect, I'm out. You have to ask yourself, ladies, how many of you have done this? How many of you willing to do this? You get a pass for when you're young. I'm going to say this again. When you're young, your brain is not fully developed. You don't know much. I get it. But as you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. You're supposed to have more love for yourself so you can attract a man that reflects the love that you have for yourself. Also with your friends, your husband, your boyfriend, fiance, your man reflects who you think and how you think about yourself. Never forget that. So, and like I said, I don't tolerate weak women in here. Y'all know I'm not about the numbers. Okay. Now I know y'all hear me say to these men that I be blocking, hey, don't unsub. I need the numbers. That's just basically reverse psychology. Because when I tell these men to unsub, they stay sub out of spite. So when I say, hey, don't unsub because, it hurts my numbers, but you ain't going to be seeing them, guess what? They unsub because they feel like that's going to get me. It's a reverse psychology. And it works. Except when they're obsessed with me and they create 5, 6, 7, 8 damn different accounts. And I ban all of them, by the way. So there's that. I will be putting all of these things together. Okay. But I just want you to know right now, ladies, under no circumstances do you do some high five like this. Like, what the hell? Like, she's hurt. She's embarrassed. She's upset. And guess what? So is her mama. So is her aunt. So is her cousins. So is her 2 sisters. It's a good thing that women like this, I call her weak. She is weak. Have strong women that be like, no, you're going to get this marriage annulled. Okay. You're getting this marriage annulled. The hell you going to sit up here and stay married to this clown? Not today. I lost a lot of friends the last 2 years. I'm 23. As you grow, Eva, it's going to happen. I don't have the friends I've had in high school. I don't have them anymore. The friends I had in college, I don't have them anymore. The friends I had when I was in my early 20s, I don't have them anymore. As you get older, and I'm going to tell you when it stops, okay? When you get 26, 27, okay, you tend to be more firm in who you are as you're still growing. And then the revolving door of of friends tend to slow down. I'm not saying it doesn't stop, because the only way you can keep friends in your life is if they grow with you, or they are okay with your growth. They support your growth. They don't hinder you. They don't mock you. They don't ridicule you. They don't try to convert you out of it. They don't try to talk you out of it. They're there. Well, if this is what you want to do, I'm here for you. You know, say, I don't agree with it, but guess what? I support you. If you like it, I love you. So you have those type of friends. And then you have those type of friends who begin to grow with you like that. But the friends that sit up here and try to stop you from growing into another light or another mentality, and they talk down on you, or they try to sabotage you, then you have to lose those friends. Okay. If you can't change, so this is when I say, if you can't change the friends around you, then change the friends around you. Okay. Because you need a support system. You need that support system big time. And you have to find someone that accepts you as you are. It's okay if they don't accept you as you are, then they just can't be in your life. But don't ever bend the knee and say, oh, please be my friend. We've been friends since elementary school. Yeah, longevity doesn't mean anything if that person refused to grow with you or be supportive of you during your growth. It's not worth it. I don't believe in that whole thing of longevity. I don't care. It doesn't even mean anything to me. I even lost respect for people I was acquainted with once they started disrespecting me. Facts, Miss Midnight. And you should. Like, don't ever, that's my thing with women. Teach people how to treat you. Stop being okay with letting people disrespect you. I chose my circle and I chose carefully. Facts, Ness. That's true. I've had a change my friend group a few times over my life. And yes. And it's okay. It's okay. As a 23-year-old, I can't stand when girls my age act like it's so hard to have self-respect. Even when my self-esteem was at my worst, I didn't let people walk all over me. You're a lioness, girl. That's why. Okay. You are 23. You're still growing into your own. You're still figuring things out. You're still learning who you are. Okay. So there's that. And I want you to always remember that, you be patient with your growth. And if people are not patient with it, then that's fine. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. All right. So I saw this and I was like, this is a good teaching tool. I'm going to add it to my collection because I got lots of these videos. Also, stop pressuring men to marry you. This man has no respect for her. This man does not love her like that. This man is like, ugh. I just gonna disrespect her. I'm gonna do this to her. I'm gonna get the last laugh. Why would you have to ask yourself? Okay, you got to ask yourself. Why would a man want this as a memory in the future on their wedding day, where they, because they're religious, made vows before God, their family, their friends, to be one as a unit? Why would you want this as a memory? He don't like her. He just settled. He was like, oh, okay, whatever. If I got to get married to you, I'm going to have fun. Okay. K1 says, my longest friend dealt with the same thing. His mindset changed when he became a cop and their lifestyle started to get involved with drugs. He cut them off. Well, I think, Kawan, because I know that happened with my job as a police officer. You cannot be associated with felons, and you can't be associated with anyone who deals with any type of illegal activity. But even if that was not the rules of the police department, I would never want to be with somebody, be around somebody like that anyway. I'm so glad you said what you said about weak women, because anytime I say say it. I'm victim blaming. I will blame victims. This woman, I'm blaming her. She is a victim, but guess what? She has a victim mindset. Boom, yes, I blame victims who have a victim mindset, who always go, woe is me, poor me. It's not my fault. I got ADD. I'm bipolar. Oh, my medication wasn't in. Oh my God, I'm on my period. Yeah, they acting like a victim. I'm going to blame them. Okay. Do I blame all victims? No. What I'm saying is that this woman is a victim because she has a victim mindset, and she allowed this abusive man to get to the point where he could do this on her very special day. So people will say you're victim blaming to shut you up. Own it. Own it. Just like when they call you a hoe. Yep, I'm a hoe. Now what? They call you slurs. They call you names to shut you up. I was called a feminist yesterday. I'm not a feminist, but guess what? I said, yep, I'm a feminist. Now what? Because they're using feminist as a slur. They're calling me a feminist as a slur so that I can stop making them look stupid, and that I can now defend myself about being called a feminist. That's all that is a deflection to get you to shut up and move on to something else. If we are having a debate about the 19th Amendment and I'm making you look like an idiot and you say, oh, you're just a stupid feminist, then you want me to go, I'm not a feminist and this is why I'm not. No. I'm not going to bite that bait. I'm going to be like, yep, I'm a feminist. And guess what? You're still dumb. You still don't understand that white women are the reason why Trump won in 2016. So if you sit up here and tell women that they can't vote, then we would have got Hillary Clinton as a president. You dumb monkey. I ate that. I ate that slur. You call me a feminist? Yep. And then I still continue to verbally whip his butt. So that's what I want you guys to understand, that people, men in particularly, will sit up here and call you these names to get you off your circle, to get you to stop making them look dumb, to get you to get off of the subject. Listen, no matter what you call me, I'll be that. Like Method Man, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be that. So I'm not going to sit up here and be like, nah, I'm not a feminist. I'm not a feminist. But if you want to sit up here and use that as a slur, okay, I'll be a feminist. Okay. So there's that. Just remember that. And that's all they want to do is shut you down, shut you up. It's a technique. I don't fall for it. Okay. All right. Now, before we get into something, I want to read something Vincey said to me in reference to Rumble. And then we're going to get into the video. It's going to be so funny, y'all. This Rumble eggplant rider got me blocked because he didn't like I would speak out the truth about Rumble. See how much bots watching him. His dead chat is heavily botted and he's frauding. He's frauding who? F3. Okay, that's a partner for his to get a sponsorship, but they don't do their own research. They are so gullible. So these people gave him. Okay, let me see what he's talking about. All right, so 623 people watching Rumble gambling. Oh. Oh! What? Dude, if he really had 623 people in here, how come he constantly shows every time? That don't even happen in my chat, and I don't get anywhere near 621 people. Oh, you're so right how he... Good point there, Vincey. He likes not adding up. These sponsorships pay them, think that they actually got the real views when this MF has 15 subs only. He hide because he's such guard real life. Okay, you made a typo here. How dumb he sounds. Think this stupid not to see through his lies. He is heavily bodied by. I would not pay. By the way, to pay for a botted channel, the minimum price starts at $1 grand, 1,000. Are you serious? There's no way I'm gonna pay $1,000 just to have a bunch of bots on my daggone Rumble channel or Kick channel or YouTube channel. That's just dumb. Why in the world would I do that? All right, guys. I need to start owning a bot company because I know that they are making a lot of money, Glam. They are making a lot of money. Buku money. Because as Vinci said, these sponsoring companies are sponsoring these people for like $20,000. So actually it's profitable to bot your account. But just like I could tell you that when we went to Pearl, me and Lily, we went to Pearl's channel when she was monetized, and we was like, look at all these bots, because you could tell she had like 2,000 people watching her, and her chat was moving slower than my chat. So I'm sitting here saying, how she got 2,000 people watching her and her chat moving slow? You can always tell if a channel is botted by how fast the chat is moving. Never forget that. All right, guys, here we go. Woo, boy. When I tell you this was a funny video, I had to edit it, okay? Because they were saying a lot of F slurs, a lot of other slurs. So let me explain this to you so you can understand the backstory to this and you can understand what you're watching. So after Myron went on a rant, constantly using incels, 304s, hoes, all kinds of derogatory language against women, talking about how women shouldn't vote, how don't wife up women because they're, promiscuous hoes and all this other stuff. Also, Myron also talked against Pokemon, which is harassment against another streamer. So Myron mostly was violating Twitch terms of service by using incel, which is a slur. You can say the word incel, but if you call men incels as a slur, that is against Twitch, TOS. You cannot call women hoes, whores, and 304s. That too is slurs against a protected group, which is women. Okay. You can't use the word virgin. You can't use, well, shoot, look, here you go right here. Okay. Right here. You see, let me, hold on a second. Hold on. You see right here, Twitch bans the use of the use of simp, incel, and virgin. Okay. And so it says, last week, Twitch announced changes in its hateful conduct. This is very important, okay? And you're going to see during the video why it's important for you to understand this. Twitch announced changes in its hateful conduct harassment policy. All right? Let's go look at Twitch's harassment policy here, okay? So right now we're on Twitch thing, right? So as you can see, here are some of their terms of service against their guidelines. Self-destructive behavior, violence and threats, terrorism and violent extremism, adult sexual violence, youth safety, off-service conduct, unauthorized sharing of private information, hateful conduct. Let's look at what hateful conduct is. Twitch aims to be a place where everyone can come together in shared community experiences. This vision is threatened when people experience harmful rhetoric and abuse on Twitch. Twitch, here's in bold letters. Ready? Listen to this, because Myron doesn't take accountability. Myron never takes accountability. Yet and still, he wants to sit up here and tell women that we don't take accountability. Okay? Twitch does not, in bold letters, Twitch does not permit behavior that is motivated by hatred, prejudice, or intolerance, including behavior that promotes and encourages discrimination. Oh, you want to take away the votes? Or you want to take away the women's right to vote? Because that's exactly what he said during that rant. This is why these bitches shouldn't be able to allow to vote. We need to revoke the 19th Amendment. Okay, so Myron already violated that term of service. Okay. Denigration, harassment, and violence based upon the following protected characteristics: race, ethnicity, color caste, national origin, immigration status, religion, sex. Okay, so you kept calling women hoes, whores, 304s. All right, that's also violating terms of service. But Fresh used the F slur. So they both broke the terms of service, but Myron was the main corporate. Myron was the main violator of the terms of service. Fresh used the F slur against gay men and kept saying these F, what you call a cigarette. So even though Myron was going after women and men, calling them incels and calling women all other slurs, Fresh went after gender identity and sexual orientation by calling men F slurs. Disability, serious medical condition, and veteran status. We also provide certain protections for age, which are expressly noted in examples. We define protected groups as a subset of the population with a shared protected characteristics. Every Twitch user falls into multiple of these protected groups. Twitch affords every user globally equal protection under this policy. For example, regardless of your intent, you may not content warning. Then we got harassment. Harassment deters the growth because he did this. He was basically going after Pokemon, the female streamer on Twitch. Harassment deters the growth of vibrant and diverse communities, prevent people from feeling safe on Twitch, and creates a gateway for more severe forms of harm and abuse. People experience harassment in different ways, including personal attacks. He personally attacked the Pokemon. Myron did all of this. Myron did 95% of the violation on Twitch. The reason why they are on a 7-day suspension is because of Myron. Promotion of physical harm and malicious brigading. Engaging in harassment will result in enforcement action taken against the relevant account. Please keep in mind we expect streamers to take the necessary steps to mitigate harassment content that appears in their stream and in their chat. We will not suspend broadcasters that we find to be acting in good faith, including by using tools such as auto mod, timeouts, and channel bans to remove abuse appearing from the third party and external sources. So we got that right. It's important that you guys know that. So this video we're about to see is even funnier. So what happens? Okay. This is what happens. They sit up here and Myron sit up here and says, "Oh, well, I guess it's Fresh CEO's fault." and the staff loses their mind. Watch this. This is so good. Watch this.
No, but just
saying whore?
You said simp too many times, man.
Okay, so this happened right after they got notified. Hey, we just got suspended off of Twitch. We just got suspended off of Twitch. Okay, so this is what happens.
Yeah. Bro, what did you expect? You can't do this on Twitch. I told you this.
Okay, repeal the 19.
Women listen, I am glad
Women can't vote.
Castle Club is now the real frontier. Castle Club, let's go! Let's go! My niggas in Castle Club, let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine, bro. We'll just stick to Rumble at Castle Club, that's it.
That's funny shit.
Told you.
Yeah, oh well.
Oh,
How's it my fault? I tried to hold him back. Wait, hold on. Y'all niggas, hold on.
No.
Let's talk real quick.
Here we go.
Y'all in the chat, right?
So
I try to hold him
so
back.
the chat is blaming the chat is blaming Fresh, right? They was like, yo, you need to sit up here and stop Myron. They are literally telling Fresh. They are literally telling Fresh that he's supposed to be the overseer of Myron. I'm like, what?
Y'all see what happens. Y'all say, oh, Fresh.
This might be Fresh.
Oh, this Fresh.
Fresh dropped the F-bomb too. This might be you.
Nah,
You on the yard. I'm capping, bro.
Let's
Come
make
on.
the Bills, bro.
I'm capping, bro.
No.
I'm capping, bro.
Yo.
No. Well, the email.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to do this. Hold on a second, guys. I just saw Sun Dormant ban somebody in my chat. So I got to fix this. And the only way I can fix this is doing it this way. Hold on a second. How do we do this? Hold on a second. Where is it? Customization. All right, here we go. Let's see. 2 days. Okay. There. All right. I'm sorry, but we're trying to have a nice conversation here. And those of you who just joined, too bad. And I want you to understand, because I want my moderators to be able to enjoy themselves. Okay. So in order to comment, you have to be subscribed for 2 days. Now, a part of me wants to make it 4 days, but let me see. We had a couple of unhinged men join yesterday, right? So that's the reason why I said 2 days. So if I see that one of my moderators bans somebody in the chat, then I'll up it to 3 days. And then I'll up it to 4 days. We can play this. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that I can cut down on the Dusties using 100 different accounts to come into my chat and disrupt the vibe. Okay. So there. So we started seeing Dusties yesterday. That's what we started seeing. We started seeing Dusties yesterday. So that's why I made the accounts 2 days. All right. Hey, Kevin. That's why. Thank you for the $2. That's why I made the account 2 days. Now, if I see it, if another Dusty come in here, I'm going to move it up to 4 days. Okay. Let's see who wins this one. I promise you it will be me. I promise you it will be me. Okay. You want to put it to a test? We can do that. We can do that. All right. Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry. Let me bring this back up to normal level here. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I saw Sun Dormant just ban some idiot, and I was like, okay, I see they're coming in. So and I'm looking at my join button. So my subscriber numbers are going up extremely high. So in the last 24 hours, I had over 20 people subscribe to my channel. So there's that. And I could turn it. I want you all to know, those of you, you dusties, I can do this I can moderate the chat up to a month, 2 months. It don't matter. You have to ask yourself, is like subscribing to my channel only to not talk, is it worth it? Well, maybe it's worth it to you, but it's really worth it to me. All right, let's skip back some. All right, here we go.
In the chat, right? I try to hold him back. Y'all see
Imagine them trying to tell Fresh to rain down on Myron and stop Myron from talking. Okay.
happens. Y'all say, oh, Fresh.
This might be Fresh.
Oh, this Fresh.
Fresh dropped the F-bomb too. It was probably you.
Nah.
You on the
Nah,
I'm capping, bro. Come on,
Bills, bro.
I'm capping, bro.
No.
I'm capping, bro.
Yo.
Well, the email will tell you why.
They say Fresh is scared.
Log into the email.
Fresh is worried.
We can't even log in.
tried.
In any case, Rumble and Castle Club are the.
Oh! So they wasn't even streaming on Rumble at the time. Okay? They were exclusively on Twitch and Castle Club on locals. So that also proved that I was right in reference to them not having a deal with Rumble, and they was not getting any extra money from Rumble. So they were doing a subathon exclusively on Castle Club, okay? Castle Club, which is their locals subscriber site, and Twitch. Those are the only two that they were streaming on. They were not streaming on YouTube, and they were not streaming on Rumble. Okay.
Their apps, regardless. So we're good. We're in there. It's part of the process. And listen, it was fun while it lasted. Wasn't it fun? I think it was fun.
How many viewers? We had like what, 1,800?
Oh, on Twitch?
Yeah. Well,
was it 800? What was that, Bills?
I don't know. It was like 2,000.
Okay, so I went to fact check them. Because y'all know me. These men be lying. Turns out that their peak viewers was 1886, but it did not stay there. Their average, because I don't know, apparently they were they were not like keeping the engagement, because their average viewers were 445 people. So even though they peaked, and what happens when you peak on Twitch is because somebody rated you. Let me explain rating. Rating means that there are people who other streamers will see you, and then they will basically when they're logging off, they will send their audience from their audience to you. So if you are at 400 viewers and they sent like 1,200, right? Or maybe 1,400, then your peak views will be 18 something. So their average numbers were, as you can see, I got it right here from the Twitch tracker, 445 viewers. So that was their average numbers, okay? So that but hold on. Let's pretend. Listen to me. Let's pretend they did have 1,800 live watchers. Guys, you had 10, 15, 20,000 viewers on YouTube. When you used to live stream on YouTube, y'all never had under 10,000 views. Y'all do now because you're irrelevant. You are drastically declining in irrelevancy. So to sit up here and say, oh, we got 18,000, then you just admitted that YouTube is king because y'all were doing 10 to 15 to 20,000 live views on YouTube. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. You guys exclusively streamed on Twitch and your local Castle Club membership site, and all you got was 18, which you really didn't. You only got 440 But I'll give you I'll give you the cope. You got 1,800. That's nothing. You guys are done.
We got 2,000 viewers.
Yep. Yeah.
You're climbing.
And declining. You're declining, not climbing. Declining.
Hey, we crashed out in a fun way.
It's
all good.
Yeah, I want to know why though. I want to know why. What the hell it was?
Simp is one of the known banned words on Twitch.
It could be anything though.
What's the specific reason?
Simp, incel, virgin. You can't say any of those.
Okay, did you hear that? The staff is telling Myron, simp, incel, and virgin are the banned words. I showed it to you yourself, where it tells you the hateful conduct and harassment policy, including disallowing the use of the terms simp, incel, and virgin when used in derogatory fashion. And he was calling men who like women simps. You can't do that. Myron was the one using the most harmful rhetoric, the hateful slurs all through the podcast, through his emotional rants, while Fresh said the F slur. And guess what? Myron's trying to blame it all on Fresh. It's amazing. Watch this.
I didn't say incel or virgin.
You said simp.
I said simp. Yeah.
He said it like 50 times.
Once again, trying to get out of being accountable. I didn't say virgin or incel, but you said simp. Well, okay, yeah, I said simp.
I think it was bro. That's the one word I see that they always suspend you for if you ever say it.
Really?
So once again, we're deflecting. It's because of the F slur. It's because of the F slur that he wants to ignore all of the slurs that he used and wants to focus that one time that Fresh said the F slur. And he wants to sit up here and say that women don't take any accountability.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Remember, it was the last time when we got suspended. That's what it was.
Hey, it was fun while it lasted.
It was gifting us the whole time. So they was watching.
Yeah, they was watching, bro.
Yeah, they was gifting all the time.
Yeah, happens. Should we fire back up the
Rumble?
The Rumble?
Can't
And
fire back on the wheel.
We would have to make it as like a
new stream?
brand new stream. Remember, we even said earlier that once we go to local, we can't go back.
Hey man, it was so fun while it lasted.
it was. I want to know though what the it was, and it's probably a temporary suspension.
We should get an email.
Yeah, I'll go look right now. I'll go look.
But either way,
It, it, it's
I'll go
suspend,
look.
it says suspended.
yeah.
Yeah, your account's suspended. I can't even log in.
So it turns out that they got suspended for 3 days after all, not 7 days. So so I did all that apologizing for nothing, right? I said, hey guys, I was wrong. It's not for 3 days, it's for 7 days. And that's because I got it from this guy. These idiots saying that they got on a 7-day suspension. They were suspended for 3 days.
Yeah.
No, but it'll tell you why on the email.
It should.
I'll look right now. We'll figure it out.
Either way,
Now you gotta do an appeal.
Castle Club
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll be right back.
is here to stay. We have done a lot on these platforms. Unfortunately, though, they have rules and guidelines. And as a result, things happen. But we're going to press on, keep going on as well. And, yeah, some things you can't say on stream, on some platforms. It's part of the game. You know, we push the lines.
Castle Club.
We push past the lines all the way. And, yo,
Said it was attacking Pokemon.
bro.
Right. Do you hear what Mo said? And y'all kept attacking Pokemon. It's not y'all. Myron kept attacking Pokemon. This is what I'm saying. I want you to understand the staff is laughing because they're seeing that Myron is pushing this all on Fresh when he's the reason why they got suspended. He's the reason why. He's the reason. Not him. So they're like, look, man, we told y'all you can't say simp, incel, virgin. You can't call women derogatory names. You can't attack a streamer on the platform, Pokemon. You can't do any of that. And because we just realized I read the terms of service. Look, you can't do any of that on their platform. That's the reason why I'm not streaming on there. Darnell, thank you so much for the $5. Why is simp considered a derogatory, especially since everyone used the N-word, which is definitely derogatory and nothing? Because Twitch is a very progressive platform. I got they don't like right wingers. They don't like conservatives. They don't like anybody that's right of center. And so because so many people use the word simp for the audience of Pokemon, of what's the other girl name? And oh God, guys, what's her name? She's redhead. And we follow each other. I'm really good with names. Amaranth. So whenever Amaranth or Pokemon or any of that, whenever other streamers talk about their audience, they call the males in their audience simps or incels. So Twitch said, nah, that's not right. You guys can't talk about their audience like that. So we're going to make calling them simps and incels hateful slurs. And so that's why they did that. It was because of the female Twitch streamers is the reason why they're doing that. So that's why they came to that.
Been anything.
Nigga, y'all better not. Y'all blaming the Matrix, bro.
It could have been anything.
These niggas saying it was the Matrix.
And those,
Yeah, they love to do that. Like I said, no accountability. Don't let these clowns sit up here and tell women that women don't never take no accountability. Men don't take no accountability. More women take accountability than men. It wasn't me. Who made the most famous song, Wasn't Me? That is the theme song for men never taking accountability. Saw you in the shower, wasn't me. Saw you in the sauna, wasn't me. Even in the bedroom, wasn't me. And then wasn't me. That is the theme song for men never taking accountability. Ladies need to stop letting these men gaslight you of projecting their habits, their mindset onto you. They don't take accountability. Here we have, and we're about to see them to do it against each other now.
bro.
Good game. GG in the
GG for real. But yo, we know it was coming though. We know it was coming. Come on.
Yeah, we called it.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find it funny because we're not safe. We're not PCing
I
up
can
for
put it on YouTube though.
All right.
YouTube.
It's a 7-day suspension.
Yeah.
So chat update. It's a 7-day suspension for hateful slurs, is what it says.
Okay. Hateful slurs. And wait a minute. What happened? Oh, Bozo, thank you so much for becoming a member. Congratulations. You are a member. You got yourself a cookie. So I told you. Incel is a slur. Simp is a slur. Virgin is a slur on Twitch. 304 is a slur. Ho whore is a slur. Okay? These are slurs. But watch Myron refuse to take accountability and try to throw it on Walter, and watch what the staff does in response. It's epic.
So
Could have been anything.
100% that's what
You
it was.
think so?
100% because you said
I don't know, man. You said F streamers, these simps, could be anything.
it's. I guarantee you, it's
Which final?
because simp isn't a hateful slur. It's
Hold
Simp is a hateful slur. It is a slur. It's a hateful slur. You never call these men simp lovingly. Once again, you're just watching him not take accountability. You're watching him in real time refuse to take accountability. By the way, whenever Twitch want to get you, their staffs live in that chat. Their staff stays in their chat. Okay? They stay in the chat because they know, hey, we want to go ahead and get these people off our platform. So we're going to camp out in the chat so that we can catch them, because we know Myron is going to get emotional and start going on one of his rants. And he's guaranteed to say a slur that's going to go against our policy.
Let's
I
find out.
promise you, bro.
Let's find out.
I literally have. I showed on the thing.
Yo.
Wait, is this is crazy? Is it Fresh that got us banned?
Nah, bro. Don't put it
Did
on
you
me.
hear? Did you hear? Did you hear the staff? Nah, man. Nah. It's so great. He was like, oh my God, it's not my fault this time. Is it Fresh? And you hear the staff in the background. Nah, Myron. It ain't. It's you. It's for some reason they don't want to directly say it's you. It was never Fresh. It was you. Here we got this clown, okay? This Sudanese man who wants to talk about low IQ. Yeah, okay. Okay, you don't want to talk about accountability. He literally want to push it on him instead of saying, yo, I said it. I take the L. I take the L. They blame everybody. They blame the Jews. They blame the Matrix. They blame the globalists. They blame the Democrats. They blame the commies. They blame the liberals. But it's never their fault. Let's watch that again. It's never their fault.
Wait, is this crazy? Is it Fresh that got us banned?
Nah, bro. Don't put it on me, nigga.
We ain't putting no.
No, I'm gonna say rare Fresh W is what I'm trying to say.
Nah, nigga. I don't want to. Nah, good.
Do you want me to
Yo.
turn on YouTube?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it says hateful slurs. It's 100% because you said.
Nah.
That's because if it was simp, it would have been bullying.
Bro, we would have been banned.
No, it would not. Simp is a slur. You see how low IQ he is? We just showed you the community guidelines. Slur is when you call someone a simp, you're not calling them lovingly. Simp is a slur. Incel is a slur. And depending upon the context, virgin is a slur. Darnell, thank you so much for the $10. Definition of simp: an internet slang term describing someone who shows excess sympathy and attention towards another person, typically to someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings. Yeah, these are the men who watch Amaranth and Pokemon and all the other booby streamers. And the other male streamers tend to attack these male audience members by calling them simp. Okay? When I call you, listen, I call the men of pearly things simps. Am I doing that lovingly? Is that a compliment? Or am I basically calling them a slur? Am I using that in a very derogatory way? Okay. When I call the men that watch pearly things, the men that swing off of that girl's negative AA cups, I go, the just pearly things simps. I am using that as a slur. And according to this definition, these are men who show excessive sympathy and attention towards pearly things. They have sympathy, love, and compassion for pearly things, but pearly things doesn't care about these guys. And they are, by the exact definition that Darnell's gave, they are simps. But when I call you a simp, I'm calling you as a slur. I'm calling you that as a weak man that can't think for himself, and he has a lack of discipline. And when Myron uses the word simp, 304s, whores, hoes, and all this stuff, he's using it as slurs as well. He's not reading something out of context. So that's what I want y'all to understand. He refused to admit that his rants was the reason why they got suspended.
Look, bro. Look.
Even
If it was for simp, it would have been bullying and harassment. It was hate.
No, it wasn't. It's literally under the it's really under hateful slurs. It's literally under hateful slurs. It's literally under hateful conduct. It's literally under hateful slurs, hateful conduct. It's literally under that. Once again, not taking accountability. He doesn't take accountability for the reason why YouTube got demonetized. He doesn't take accountability for why they got on a 3-day suspension on Twitch. He doesn't take accountability why they don't have any sponsorships. Who's the one doing the little small man small mustache man a salute? Who was the one putting on a wig, walking around, grunting like a monkey? Who was the one using a hard R when talking about black people? Who is the one that's constantly attacking black women? Calling us all kinds of hateful words and derogatory words. Myron is. Who's the one that's always attacking women? Who's the one that's always calling women whores and this, that, and the other? Myron. Myron is jealous of us, though. He jealous of us hoes, okay? That's all that is. All right? He wish he could be one. He hate us because he ain't us. But the thing about it is, it was glorious to see how he tried to blame this on Walter, and the staff was like, well, you'll see it. Watch. Hold on. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see it.
Look.
Even
If it was for simp, it would have been bullying and harassment. It was hateful
No,
slurs and derogatory
wrong.
comments. 100% because you said that's what it is.
Either way, we would have been banned regardless.
Oh, now saying it would have been banned
Hold on.
regardless.
Did I not call the ban beforehand? Did I not say?
But you said like that's just like you on Twitch.
Bro.
You know that's an automatic L,
Bro.
Because the last time we got banned on Twitch, it was because we said 100%.
So he keeps saying, oh, but Fresh, I know I said all these slurs, but you said the F slur. So it's your fault. Fresh, I know I said all these slurs, but you said that one slur that starts with the F and ends with a T. So you're the reason why we're not on Twitch right now. You're the reason why we got deplatformed. No accountability.
Hold on. We were told over 1,000. You said certain things. They can ban us regardless. So either way.
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
Bruh.
So hold on. I cannot believe I'm nearly defending Fresh here. I cannot believe I am sitting here defending Fresh. Fresh said before they even went live, he said, we're going to get banned anyway. We are exclusively on Castle Club /locals, and we are on Twitch. We're not on YouTube. We're not on Rumble. We are on the most strictest streaming platform in the world. We are on the most strictest streaming platform in America. Okay? That's what we're doing. We are doing this. Okay? So here is him. Walter is literally sitting here saying, hey, we're going to get banned because Myron don't have no self-control. And Myron doesn't take any accountability whatsoever. And he goes, yeah, but it's all because you said the F slur, Fresh, not me.
Like you on Twitch, you know that's an automatic L,
Bro.
Because the last time we got banned on Twitch, it was because we said 100%. That's what it was.
Hold on. We were told over 1,000. You said certain things. They can ban us regardless. So either way.
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
Bruh.
They can take accountability, bro. Literally, it says. I can show you the thing. It says 7-day ban. Hateful slurs.
Hold on, y'all.
Hateful slurs.
Hold on.
Did you hear that? Okay. Did y'all miss that? Hold on. It happened so fast. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Myron said, N-word, take accountability. And the staff loses their mind. It happens so fast. You gotta see it again so you can understand what happens from this point on. From this point on, it's going to be hilarious because the staff is going to mock Myron because Myron told Fresh to take accountability. Myron said, you need to take accountability. Myron said that. Myron told Fresh, you need to start taking accountability when it was his fault. It's his fault for why they got suspended. This is so great. Listen to it. It happens so fast. And the Fresh and Fit staff lose their mind, including Walter. Walter like, look at this. See, he blaming me. Watch this. Watch this.
Over 1,000. You said certain things. They can ban us regardless. So either way.
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
Bruh.
They can take accountability, bro. Literally, it says. I can show you the thing. It says 7-day ban. Hateful slurs.
Hold on, y'all.
Hateful slurs.
Hold on.
Yeah, we got him. Listen, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just
We're
saying.
controversial.
Yeah, no, of course.
But, and listen, Zebby question in the chat. Hey, man, I kept it real. I kept it non-PC. We're going all the way.
If it was bullying,
We're crashing out.
if it's not bullying, I would have said, all right,
We're crashing out.
if it was bullying, I would be like, yeah, that was me saying simp.
W. We're crashing out. We're going all the way. These platforms. Rumble and Castle Club only.
W Castle Club.
Let's go, niggas.
W Castle Club.
Yeah, everything is up for grabs.
Yo. So he's a first.
But you know,
You know it's bad when your staff is like, this N-word said take accountability. Oh, God, hold on, I gotta rewind that part. They was like this, and they gonna laugh so. And Myron gets mad. Myron gets so angry when they said this N-word said take accountability. Like the audacity of him saying, "Hey, y'all need to take accountability." Woo! This is so good.
Rumble and Castle Club only.
Castle Club.
Let's go, niggas.
W Castle Club.
Yeah, everything is up for grabs.
Yo. So he's a first.
but you know, it wasn't a simp.
Hey, if it was me, W fresh in the chat, bro. I kept it real to the very end.
No, you said that shit.
No, nigga, the chat said L fresh. I said, okay, let's go all the way.
Yeah, you said, I was gonna say you said it because they were pissing you off.
No, I'm not pissed off. I just want to be a part of the team. Special team.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Hey, man, W fresh in the chat, man.
This is the best.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go! We did it, boys! We did it! We did it! Watch out, people! We told Twitch! Fuck 'em. To your face! Let's go! Woo! Free speech is free! Any platform!
He is so mad. He's so mad. He is so mad right now. He is fuming right. Like he can't believe they are laughing at him right now.
These platforms, bro. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. We love Rumble, though. That's all we need. Next topic. Next topic, please.
Hey, Fresh, you need to take accountability. I know I'm the one that ain't gonna got this ain't gonna channel to I know I'm the one that really got us deplatformed. I'm the one that got us demonetized, but I never say it. But you need to take accountability. You need to take accountability. You need to take accountability. Woo! Boy, they are clowning him. They are clowning him. Dude, he is getting pissed. He is getting so mad. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's like, I'm paying these men to clown me. I am literally paying these men to clown me. Let's rewind that just a little bit. Right, that is so funny. And even Walter started joining in like, dude, you're just pathetic. You're just a pathetic. You act just like the women that you accuse of other people acting like. Women, take accountability. You have yet to take accountability for anything that's happened to your daggone brand, that happened to your daggone monetization, that happened to your money, that happened to the fact that you had to downsize your staff. You're the reason why. You're the weakest link. I know they keep saying that Fresh is the weakest link. Fresh is not the weakest link. Myron is. Myron is emotionally unhinged. Myron wants to come out the closet, but he can't because of his Islamic background and the fact that he has positioned himself the leader of the dead red pill. He is mad, honey. He is so miserable.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Hold on a second. I hope I didn't miss any super chats. Spitfire, Myron hasn't popped off because they're not women. Facts! Good point, Spitfire. Good point. He hasn't. Now, if women were laughing at him like this, he would be calling him all kind of B's, H's, all kinds of derogatory names. All kinds. But he can't. I told you, I said that yesterday. I said it yesterday. I said, you know what? Myron don't pop off at women. I mean, at men the way he do in women. Why? Because he is a beta male. And I'm going to tell you something. He fears alpha women like myself, like Jasmine. He does not like alpha women because we will get in our masculinity and we will outpunk him. He only gets with women. He only deals with women that he can bully. I'm 6'3", baby. You can't bully me. The hell. And I'm not going to put myself in a position where you have leverage. So when they invited me on their show, I said, no, hell no. Let's go on a neutral platform where you can't kick me off. Where you can't get your daggone thugs to try to damn remove me. Let's go somewhere new. Let's go somewhere neutral. They did not reply. They were not interested. If they're not in the winning seat where they can basically kick me off, shut me down, kick me out, they don't want to have a discussion. That's called cowardice, ladies and gentlemen. They are cowards. They are cowards. Okay, here we go.
Topic, please.
Hold on.
That's all we need. Next topic. Next topic, please.
He's afraid to take accountability.
Wait, am I wrong? I don't know why that's so funny.
Listen, I take full responsibility and accountability for being real on camera. And if you don't like it, go to SoyTube and Twitch SipTube and stay over there. But here comes the glove, we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, WFresh, bro, keep it, bro. Free speech is real.
I wish I was allowed to record that moment, bro.
Yeah, but you guys do realize like that's literally. I'm looking right. I looked at the thing. Go look at it on my computer. It literally
Still lying. Still refuse to take accountability. That's what they keep laughing. Even when they're mocking him, he's still like, no, guys, I'm telling you, it's not my fault. I know why I called these women all kinds of bitches and hoes and sluts and 304s. I called their male audience simps, but it's not my fault because, you know, Walter said the F slur once. And they're constantly laughing at him, even though Walter warned everybody before they went live, hey, when you go on your rant, we're going to get banned. But once again, Mr. Sudanese can't accept accountability, can't take accountability, can't admit that it was his fault again, why they lost out on money, why they was deplatformed. Once again, and so the staff is having a field day because they're like, here we go with this man not taking accountability. And then when they say, and when they start joking, like, oh man, he's talking about something. He said, Fresh, you need to take accountability. And then Myron, oblivious to his own lack of self-awareness. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? He said the F slur. Am I wrong? But Myron, you said all kinds of slurs. You also attacked another streamer on the platform, Pokemon. You also refer to their audience as simps. You refer to any woman, any man who marries a woman who's promiscuous as a simp. Those are slurs, idiot. You broke TOS, admitted you broke TOS, but sit up here and blame Fresh. Give me a break, dude. And once again, when your staff start clowning you, you're like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're fresh, bro. Keep it, bro. Free speech is real.
I wish I was allowed to record that moment, bro.
Yeah, but you guys do realize like that's literally. I'm looking right. I looked at the thing. Go look at it on my computer. It literally says for hateful speech. Derogatory.
I got super chat.
They are clowning him so bad. Mars, thank you for the Canadian $2. Sweating so hard that his weave is gonna fall out. Facts. That glue is about to get undone. They are about to get undone. I swear. Oh God. Oh, hold on a second. This is so good. It was worth taking the time to censor out these words. Because let me tell you something. This was a headache to censor. because they were saying all kind of N-word. I had to let some of it in because I was like, no, I can't edit all these daggone N-words out. Okay, here we go.
I wish I was allowed to record that moment, bro.
Yeah, but you guys do realize like that's literally. I'm looking right. I looked at the thing. Go look at it on my computer. It literally says for hateful speech. Derogatory.
Oh, it's fine though. We don't talk anyway. Listen, you know what? We'll reset in 7 days, and we won't say the word. How about that?
My dead ass.
Wait, we reset in 7 days.
See, he just said Myron dead ass wrong. He dead ass like I said. The staff is saying Myron, you dead ass wrong, trying to pin this on Walter. And Walter, believe it or not, I'm pretty impressed. Walter not mad. Walter not angry. Walter is like having fun with it. Myron is heated. Myron is losing his mind. He's like, dude, you could see the fire and the steam come out of his daggone glued on toupee. He is so pissed off. He was like, I cannot believe. And the thing about it is, he can't fire Mo because guess what? They got 50-50 agreement. Okay? Myron is not in charge of Fresh and Fit. They both have 50-50. So in order for, that's why the guys can clown on, because somebody asked me, how is it that they're clowning on Myron without fearing their job? Because Myron and Walter hired these guys and they cannot fire them unless both of them decide. And ain't no way Walter going to agree to get rid of Mo, Chris, and that other guy with the dreadlocks, okay? Just because if Myron does, I don't think Myron is that petty. I don't think he's that petty, okay? I think it's just the fact that these guys can feel free to clown on Myron because they know their job is safe. They ain't gonna get fired, okay? Walter is not gonna allow Myron to fire nobody because he only has 50% stake in the company. So does Walter. So if they have to make a decision, they both have to make a decision. So if you want to know, why, all the guys in the background are clowning Myron, it's because they can, and Myron ain't gonna do nothing about it, but sit there and stay mad. That's all that is. He gonna sit there and stay mad.
And we won't say the word.
My dead ass.
Wait, we reset in 7 days.
And he's so mad. No, I just love the fact he is angry. He is so mad. He's so pissed right now, dude. They're just clowning him, and he's like sitting there fuming. And Walter just laughing it up and having fun with it. If you can't laugh at yourself, you just basically too uptight. You take yourself too seriously. This is why this clown is always getting daggone jumped on, because he doesn't laugh at himself. One thing you can say about Walter will laugh at himself. Look, Walter has no problem rolling with the punches, but no, not this insecure, insignificant little man with a tiny ego and full of nothing but a big ball of emotions.
It literally says for hateful speech. Derogatory.
Oh, it's fine though. We don't talk anyway. Listen, you know what? We'll reset in 7 days, and we won't say the word. How about that?
My dead ass.
Wait, we reset in 7 days, and we won't say that one word. But continue on the same way. Deal?
You said you want to try again?
Let's try again. Listen, I didn't hold back. I was supposed to hold back.
Yo, Myron was dead ass.
Level 10 hype train? We got hype, bro.
Only Castle Club getting this one.
Yo, this is actually good for us because we're keeping it real.
Castle Club getting this
He's so mad! He is so mad! He is so angry right now! He is fuming! He is fuming right now, dude! Oh my God, he is so mad! How dare you? I pay your salary, okay? How dare you mock me, the king? I never do no wrong. I am the one that basically rules the red pill. I mean, they just clouded him.
You said you want to try again?
Let's try again. Listen, I didn't hold back. I was supposed to hold back.
Yo, Myron was dead ass.
Level 10 hype train? We got hype, bro.
Only Council Club getting this one.
Yo, this is actually good for us because we're keeping it real.
Club get this though.
Come on, bro. You're not proud of me?
Don DeMarco Fred.
Oh, I didn't see this part. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh my God. Oh, he just acted like a woman there. Oh, I saw something I never saw before when I was editing. Walter is having a good time. He's looking at Myron saying, "You're not proud of me." And like a woman, Myron got an attitude and ignored Fresh. Let's watch that again. I didn't even see that when I was editing the words out of here. Watch Fresh look over at Myron and said, "You're not proud of me?" Because remember, hold on. Walter has a point.
Ooh-wee, I got a super chat.
Walter has a point. Myron said, "Is this a rare Fresh W for basically getting us banned off Twitch?" And so Walter said, "Okay, if you want to ban me and not take accountability, fine. Okay, I will go ahead and take that L. Take the W. I will go ahead and say, oh my God, this is awesome." And then all of a sudden he looks at Myron and says, "You're not proud of me?" And Myron ignores him like a woman. This is the most effeminate man in the red pill. Darnell, thank you so much for the $5. Pokemon was caught saying the N-word, which is also a slur. Openly, it seems to me that Twitch has double standards. Pokemon was never punished. You must be new here, Darnell. Twitch always had double standards. Why do you think I banned this idiot yesterday who stood up here and say, why do you think I banned that idiot that compared Hassan Piker to Fresh and Fit? I literally banned him for being low IQ to think that you can put Fresh and Fit on the same level as Hassan Piker, the golden boy of Twitch. This is why it's like, I'm not going to sit up here and put up with idiotic people who want to sit up here and say, "Oh, that's not fair because they didn't do that to Fresh and Fit." I'm like, they didn't do that to Hassan Piker. I'm like, wait. You literally trying to compare the status on Twitch between Myron and Hassan Piker being on the same level? Are you tarded? Have you lost your mind? Did your mama drop you on your head when you was a baby? And then when he basically doubled down and said, "Yeah, what's wrong with comparing?" Yeah, I did compare Hassan Piker and Fresh and Fit on the same level. I had to ban him. Because I was like, clearly you guys are dumb if you think that Hassan does not get a pass for a lot of things. A lot of things that Hassan said, and if I was to say it, I would get permaban. He doesn't get anything done. Nothing. It was like the most dumbest thing I have ever seen. I'm used to people saying stupid stuff in my chat, but that was really stupid. And I banned him out of my chat. I was like, dude, to sit up here and think that Fresh and Fit should get the same, that they would give the same grace to Fresh and Fit like they do Hassan Piker. That's on another different tardation. That's a tardation I've never seen in my life. I could never, ever understand how anybody could compare the two. All right, here we go. But let me get back to what I was saying. Thanks, Darnell, for the donation. I appreciate that. So check this out. So here we have Walter playing around. He's rolling with the punches. He's being funny. He's like laughing with the crew. Myron is like a girl, like acting like an effeminate woman who's on her period, sitting there, pouting because they laughing at him. And Walter tried to liven it up by saying, "Okay, it's me. I got a fresh W. Are you not proud? Watch this." And Myron ignores him. Myron gives him the cold shoulder. Watch this.
Hype train? We got hype, bro.
Only Council Club getting this one.
Yo, this is actually good for us because we're keeping it real.
Council Club get this though.
Come on, bro. You're not proud of me?
Don DeMarco Fred.
Real. Tell me this man is not gay. You have to be an idiot to believe that this man is straight. This is why I laugh at every idiot man that wants to tell me that Myron is a heterosexual. You don't know anything about a heterosexual. Straight men don't act like that. And because a lot of these weak ass men don't know a straight man if he slapped them in the face, that's the reason why they sit up here and cape and simp for Myron. Myron is as gay as they come. I've never seen a straight man act like this. I've never seen. This is why I can tell you, they want to sit up here and say, I call men gay as a slur. No, I don't. Never have, never will. Not one time have I called Walter gay. Have I, chat? I never called Walter gay. Not one time. Not one time. Not one time have I ever called Walter gay. Because guess what? Walter's not gay. Walter's not even bisexual. I don't call gay men gay as a slur. I don't use the word gay or homosexual as a slur. I use it as a matter of fact. And if I was literally using it as a slur, I would have called Walter gay many times. I don't do that. You can look in all my tweets. You can go through all my videos. Not one time have I used gay or homosexual as a slur. I use it as a matter of fact. I call men and men who are gay, gay. Men who are homosexual, homosexual. That's what I do. That's what I do. I do it as a matter of fact. I don't use it as a slur. I use it as a matter of fact. It's the actual fact. A straight man don't act like this. Think about it. Ladies, think about the straight men in your life. Just think about them. And I always reflect to my father who raised me. I've never seen my father give another man the silent treatment.
Boom! Headshot!
I never seen my father get mad and quiet because a group of his friends are clowning him. I never seen him. I've seen my father not take accountability. That seems to be like a lot of things that a lot of men do. But I'd never seen him act effeminate. I've never seen my father argue with women. I've never seen my father attack women verbally. I never seen my father degrade a woman because she's dressed provocatively. If anything, he gonna try to hit her up and get in between them daggone legs and hit them sugar walls. But I never seen my father do any of the things that Myron has done. My father is very alpha. He ain't shit as a man, but he's an alpha man who loves women. So whenever I want to have a file of what's the difference between a straight man who's really stoic, who's really alpha, versus an effeminate man who's gay, I can compare my father with Myron. And I've always said that Myron is gay. I've always said it. Never change is never. And right here, from the white poodle dog that he loves so much, that he has as a pet, to him acting effeminate right here. Not even laughing and just basically saying, y'all, I'm so wrong. You right. I be blaming it on Fresh, but it was me that got us deplatformed off of Twitch. Let's watch it one more time. I really enjoy the way Fresh is behaving right here. I really enjoy how Fresh is rolling with the punches. He's not taking it seriously. But Myron is getting heated. Why? Because Myron is emotional. Myron is very emotional. And he's acting like a woman.
Level 10 hype train?
Yo,
We got hype, bro.
only Council Club getting this one.
Yo, this is actually good for us because we're
Only
keeping it real.
Council Club get this though.
Come on, bro. You're not proud of me?
Don DeMarco friend.
And Myron gonna roll his eyes like a woman. I mean, come on now. This is something that we would do. Oh, you not proud of me? Roll your eyes. Okay, typical. Remember, gay men for the most part imitate black women. They mock up, not mocking like a bad thing, but they get their sassiness from us. We the ones who do our neck rolling. We the ones who suck our teeth. We the one who clap talk all the time. They they get our mannerism from black women. We're the ones who roll our eyes. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are you serious for real? Whatever. Okay. And he's acting just like a black woman.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? We both didn't follow the rules.
Myron said,
We both didn't follow the rules, bro.
Myron told you to take accountability.
I did a pretty good
I
job.
don't get how that's funny.
Pretty good job.
It's funny because you have no self-awareness. It's funny because you have no self-awareness whatsoever. You never take accountability, and you want to sit here and tell Fresh. You want to sit here and tell Fresh he needs to take accountability when you have never taken accountability a day in your life. Holy smokes. Woo, child. Oh, my God. Bozo, thank you so much for the $5. Myron's girlfriend, Angie, at this point needs to find a new man for the green card. Why? No. I disagree with you completely. Myron is the best person to get a green card from. What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me explain to you why Myron is the best person. Myron is gay. She ain't got to open her legs. She ain't got to give it up. She gets to live in her own place while Myron gets to live in his place. She gets a black card, a black credit card that she can use as she wants. She gets all her bills paid for, her food, her Uber, her rent, her anything, her flights, her makeup. She don't have to pay nothing. She don't have to do nothing but pretend to be his girlfriend, which I believe they're married because they didn't tell me I was wrong. She living a good life, sprinkle.
Boom, headshot.
No, absolutely. I don't like Angie. But for anybody to think Angie ain't living a good life, are you kidding me? Angie is literally living the sprinkle life. She's literally the same thing that Shira 7 tell women to do. Find a provider. Angie has that in a gay sugar daddy.
I got a super chat.
Angie has a gay man providing her the lifestyle she always wanted. And she's going to get that green card if they are married like I think they are. So no. Oh no. I don't want any of you all to sit up here and feel sorry for Angie. Absolutely not. Angie's living the good life. Angie, I want you to, I'm going to say it again. Angie ain't got to open her legs at all. And she says she doesn't have sex with Myron. I got the video. I showed it on my Twitter. Angie ain't got to want for nothing. She's good. I'm going to say it again. She wants for nothing. She ain't got to do nothing but just be a beard. Darnell, thank you so much for the $5. Yes, Tree, I am semi-new to your channel. I enjoy your coverage of Daisy. And yes, I'm a knuckle dragger. I used to get shot at for a living. Oh, don't worry. I'm from the hood. We understand. Gay sugar, let me tell you something. Gay sugar daddies are the best sugar daddies. Let me tell you something. Gay sugar daddies are the best sugar daddies, especially the gay ones who have to pretend to be straight for not popularity, for their reputation. I had to think about it. For their no. I had to I decided to do, guys. Whenever I had to think of a word, I have to look away from the chats because I got 3 chats going on. I have to look away and I have to think. So the word is reputation. For their reputation, they have to present the image of straight. Do you know how many gay politicians we have out there that are giving you the image of straight, but they married with a woman that's their beard? And they get married with that understanding. The gay man said, look, honey, I'm like you. Okay. I am on your team. but I need a woman to pretend to be my wife so that I can, can continue to advance in my political career. I can continue to do the things that I do. But listen, you will never have to want for anything. I'm going to provide everything for you as long as you continue to pretend to be my wife. And I'm going to need you to sign an NDA to never reveal the secret. Okay? Candace, exactly, Bella. Candace Owens' husband is gay. Miss Lindsay, that's right. There you go. So I want y'all to understand the best providers, the best sugar daddies that these women can have are the gay ones. That is the ultimate lifestyle. Did I read? Okay, I think oh yeah, there we go. I read Donnell's stuff. Okay, here we go.
I don't get how it's funny.
It's not funny.
Hold on. Let's be fair. We're suspended, not banned.
We're suspended for a week, but like I'm still trying to, cause like.
So it turned out I was right. They were suspended for 3 days. I don't know why. Why did they sit up here and say? So I'm so mad at myself because I said yesterday, hey guys, I was wrong. They're not suspended for 7 days. They're not suspended for 3 days. They suspended for 3 days. 7 days. Turned out they are suspended for. They are suspended for 3 days. I was right after all.
Clearly, it says hateful derogatory speech, which obviously means they didn't like the word. Because if it was simp, then they would have hit it for bullying.
You know what?
No, it's hateful. I literally showed the community guidelines. It's hateful slurs, hateful conduct. Why is, once again, not taking accountability?
Got banned before in the past. Look it up real quick. The last terminology. Yo, Bills. Go to the email. Look at the last Twitch ban we had.
We've only been banned once on Twitch.
No, twice. Remember, the girl said the F word. So if it's true,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That was 2 years ago.
But no, look it up. Google Twitch. Search Twitch in the email and look what his natural verbiage is for the ban. Look it up. We'll see. If you don't mind, Bills.
Honestly, I don't think I want to. I'm gonna give you some pushback. I don't want to do that.
Okay. Now, why did he said I don't want to do that? I'm gonna give you some pushback. Why do you think he said that, chat? Why do you think they said that? Okay. He said that because they see Myron getting really, really mad and they don't want to add more fuel to the fire. Because this is their third suspension. And the first time they got suspended was because a girl said the F slur. The second time they got suspended was because Myron said some slur that was under the hateful speech that didn't have nothing to do with F slur, right? He don't want to get that email because it's going to make Myron look even more stupid. Because Myron want to sit up here and say every time we got banned, it's because you said the F slur. And Walter, for the first time, now this may not be the first time. I don't watch these clowns, but this is very refreshing to see Walter stand up for himself. Okay? This is the first time Walter has ever stood up for himself, and he wants to prove Myron wrong by getting this email. And the staff members like, nope, not gonna do that. I'm gonna push back against that fresh because Myron is already mad like a little woman, okay, on her period. So I'm gonna say no because I don't want to make him even madder.
Twitch, search Twitch in the email and look what his natural verbiage is for the ban. Look it up. We'll see. If you don't mind, Bills.
Honestly, I don't think I want to. I'm gonna give you some pushback. I don't want to do that.
Why?
We can do that off there.
All right.
Yeah. Because it's.
They're like, okay, so everybody is sensing how Myron is really angry. So because you see how he changed the demeanor in the room that quick? You see, now they're like, okay, guys, Myron is really getting angry. Let's go ahead and stop it while we're ahead. Now that's what you call beta energy. This is the most effeminate thing I've seen a man in a long time. Okay, a very long time. This man cannot take a joke, and now you got your staff. Now you got your staff saying, "Nah, dude, let's stop, and let's stop showing more evidence that Myron is the reason why the show always get deplatformed. Let's go ahead and we had a good laugh. Let's go ahead and stop right now.
Simping thing goes under the bullying policy, but for this one, hateful derogatory speech, that's for like
simping again is a slur. Simp is a slur. Incel is a slur. Virgin is a slur according to Twitch terms of service.
Saying the term, stuff like that. So, and we know because last time we got banned off Twitch, it literally was for saying.
No, this was one of the
That's literally what it is.
I say we look it up.
And Walter knows that's a lie. Walter knows it's a lie. Walter want to defend himself, and that's why the staff won't get the email. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Can we clap for Walter defending himself here? Can we? Walter is literally defending himself, saying, "Nah, you're wrong." I say we look it up. The last time we got suspended, it wasn't for saying the F slur. It was because of you. It even said what you said in the email. Let's pull it up. Let's pull up the email. And his staff, knowing that Walter is telling the truth, where it's going to show once again, Myron not controlling his mouth, getting them suspended off of Twitch. I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. I'm a woman. I'm smarter than these bozos. Because I know that certain speech is not allowed on the platform. So whenever I want to say words that are accepted on Kick and YouTube, I get off of Twitch. Whenever I know my language is going to be PC, I stream on Twitch. I add Twitch to my multi-streaming list. Because I'm a woman, I'm smarter than them. I know when to stream on Twitch and when not to stream on Twitch. So apparently, once again, women are smarter than these clowns.
Boom, headshot.
I ain't gonna lie, it was worth it all, bro.
You stupid.
It was worth
That's fun, though.
it was worth it all.
Okay, next topic.
Yo,
Next
Myron
topic.
was dead ass too, bro.
But what you want to do about regarding reach? Because right now we are only on Council Club, W Council Club.
Bro, Noble, stop laughing, bro. It's not funny, bro.
Bro, your mic's not muted.
Uh,
So you mess up the stream, so please.
We can do a new stream if you want.
You want to start?
Or just stream tomorrow.
Go ahead, dude. Go look at the winning puppy. Look at the winning puppy.
Dog, I don't believe it.
What?
Don't post this asshole. Yeah, let's end the stream. Let's end the stream.
Show that picture, bro. Just-
No, I'm not doing
No,
that.
I mean, we'll just show it to Myron.
Okay, so there's a picture. Now, if you want to know what they're laughing at now, they're laughing at because somebody from their audience made a picture of Myron and Walter behind some bars saying that they're in Twitter jail. That's all it is. That's what they're laughing at now.
No.
The staff is trying to lighten the mood because Myron, effeminate ass, is basically bringing everybody down. So they're changing the story, trying to accommodate him. Okay? The one with the most estrogen. Ladies, remember when I told you that whenever I go from different sister circles, when I used to live in Germany, that my period adjusted to every different circle because the woman with the most estrogen led other women to change their cycle? Y'all remember when I told you that? So if the woman, so you notice if you were around a group of women, you know what I'm saying, you're real cool with them, you're like sisterhood, and all of a sudden your cycles come in sync, your period come in sync together or close together. And I said that's because the woman with the most estrogen leads the other women to change their cycle. And since I'm the one with the dominant energy, I'm the alpha energy, my cycle was never consistent. Okay? So there's that. I just want you guys to understand that this is how that works. Okay? So oh man. Woo! I saw somebody. The off D. Yeah, you can you're banned, honey. I don't know why. I love when you monkeys start chimping out in my chat. Now, I'm not going to raise the day up from 2 to 3 because we're almost finished with this video. Okay. All right. So there's that. But I'm not going to have no man sit up here and talk about women's cycles. You have a prostate. You don't have a uterus. So don't sit up here and tell us about our uterus. You're permabanned. Goodbye. You know what? I need to hold on. Because I've been banning so many of these men in our chats, I need to have me a daggone sound alarm when I ban them, so they can know they've been banned. Yes, my cycle have changed. Yeah, Grace. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who are not as those of us who are more dominant or more alpha, our cycles tend to change towards the one with the most estrogen. Okay, so there's that. I don't know what's going on with all these men thinking they're gonna come into our chat and disrespect us. They're gonna think again. Anyway, so the reason why I said that is because Myron is the most effeminate one in the room. So his estrogen, okay, his estrogen is causing the men to tone it down. It's causing the men to skip the subject. It's causing the men to feel uncomfortable. So now they're trying to accommodate him because now he's acting like a biatch.
Myron, look. Myron, look.
So they're showing a picture of them behind
guys,
bars.
bro.
Yeah, that's us in jail.
We're suspended, literally.
Get constantly banned.
Dog. Bro, shut up.
Hey, it's part of the process, bro.
Bro, I'm not laughing.
Fanny Plastic said, so you're saying Fresh and Fit have their period sync? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Very good. Very good. Oh, God. Okay, here we go.
That was noble laughing.
God damn. All right, what you want to do regarding stream? Let me know.
No, I mean, we'll keep running it.
Yeah.
We'll just keep running it. It's Cast Club only.
Next
We're
topic.
gonna keep it Cast Club, you know?
Yeah, we'll keep it Cast Club only.
Let's go.
We'll keep Cast Club
For the
only.
guys. All right. Let's continue.
This the next Brecky Hill one, right?
What's the next one?
Oh, we're still doing Brecky Hill.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Okay, so there you have it. So there's that. There you go, chat. That's that. So this was so telling. This was so telling how you could see the dynamics between these two. You know what I'm saying? It's like you literally can see who's more fun to be around with. And although Walter is a POS, the way he treats women, I have to admit, he's more fun than up the stick, Mr. Denying his sexuality, Myron Gaines, Amaru Fidel. Okay, so there's that. Amazing. It amazes me, I swear. They need some preparation H for Myron. He's way too facts. Facts. Oh my God. So I am glad I took the time to edit this because this will show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, by the way, we're going to get that Dr. Disrespect out of the way. I cannot hold on to this video no more. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. How many, that shizzle, give me a time check. What did I know I went over 2 hours, right? I know I did, right? But we're going to get through this video. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of holding on to this daggone video. I really am. I really got okay, great. 2 hours and 12 minutes. So we're going to get through this video chat and then I'm going to log off and head on off to the gym. And then stay tuned because tomorrow, I don't know what time, but tomorrow I will be doing a bonus stream on the Sneako versus Andrew Tate beef.
2 months ago, Dr. Disrespect was eating a cupcake.
I'm gonna eat my cupcake and I'm gonna celebrate. Nothing you're gonna do about it.
Ew.
Coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
When he was exposed by an ex-Twitch employee for messaging a minor and allegedly trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. Doc responded by admitting he inappropriately messaged a minor and then he fled on vacation for 2 months.
I'm actually tired of being on social media.
Upon his return, he would say that he purposely made himself look like a pedo to bait journalists. He's been playing chess this whole time.
You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
The logic makes no sense. It's comical. At one point, he starts to compare him messaging a minor to a guy saying the N-word.
Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming.
And for the second time this year, the most incriminating part of the Dr. Disrespect allegations is coming from Dr. Disrespect himself, acknowledging that he did message a minor.
I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs.
It was inappropriate, but she was above the age of consent in her state, so it's fine.
Twitch
Yeah, that was the most craziest thing he said. Yeah, she was a minor, but she was legal in the state that she was living in. Once again, ladies, I caught you in the bathroom, wasn't me. Caught you in the bedroom, wasn't me. I even saw you in the shower, wasn't me. Never taking accountability. When I tell you, when they sit up here and say, oh, you women don't take accountability, everything that they accuse us of doing, they do. Don't forget that. Everything they accuse us of doing, they do.
Makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received.
Despite all of this, Dr. Disrespect came back to a loving audience that ate up his story. Over 200,000 live viewers.
I love it.
I'm sorry. Listen. Dr. Disrespect, listen to this chat. Okay, hold on. You want to hear something that's going to blow your mind? You want to hear something that's going to blow your mind? If Myron was funny and likable, he would be uncancelable. He would not have a lot of pushback. He would not have a massive decline. He would not have a lot of hatred coming his way. Okay, I've said this before. I knew, thought that Doc was going to come back. Doc is likable. Why is Doc likable? Doc is funny. You make somebody laugh and you get away with more. Okay? You get away way more when you're likable. So when he came back, I said, guess what, guys? People are going to forget about it. They're not going to hold it back to him because Doc is entertaining and he's funny. You'd be surprised how much you can get away with if you let people know, if you make people laugh. If you make people laugh and you're very entertaining, you can get away with murder almost.
Champions Club. That's one thing that just stands out. We're actually real people here.
And it's because of the horrendous way Twitch and gaming journalists have handled this entire situation. This is a story filled with lies, backstabs, and demeaning people for asking the right questions.
People want, show the message, release the messages, show the messages. What are we in second grade?
But ultimately, it does provide us with enough information to finally have the full story when it comes to Dr. Disrespect's Twitch ban. It's disturbing, it's gross, like the crust and dust in your ancient computer that blue screens all the time.
Okay, I know this is going to be a, is this a ad? Okay.
No credit at all. So use code Willie with your link in the description to get a special discount when you order your Meta PC. Thank you, Meta PCs, for sponsoring this video. I find it hilarious that Doc is trying to frame himself as a super genius at the moment when his entire downfall is due to his own actions. When the Dr. Disrespect allegations first aired, most reasonable people were willing to wait for Doc's response before forming an opinion. At this time, former Twitch staff was giving testimonies and it seemed like the messages were going to leak, so Dr. Disrespect gave a statement coming clean. I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the effing bullshit. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind those messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned a bit too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. So when Doc was 35 years old and actively cheating on his wife, he admits to inappropriately messaging a minor. Yeah, you just gotta read in between the lines a little bit there to see what's happening. His own friends abandoned him.
He was messaging a minor and it would sometimes lead to teeter on inappropriate if he knew that was a minor and those were the messages being sent. I cannot support that.
He was texting an underage girl and it went weird sometimes, you know, and look, just to be blunt and straightforward, man, that's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right?
That should be a wrap. The problem is the messages never leaked. The people who saw the messages spoke anonymously about it, saying the girl made aware that they were underage during the conversation, after which Doc reiterated that it was no problem and continued on. There was no confusion. Messages sent out here were no less graphic or sexually explicit in nature than before. Saying it was more than the word inappropriate might indicate. And although it provides some insight, it's anonymous. No public-facing person has seen the messages.
And also, as long as the messages are not released, which is underneath that NDA or that contract, it's not going to happen. Doc's going to bounce back. Tree, does looks also play a factor? Absolutely. Myron is not attractive. Disrespect is good looking and tall. Absolutely. Dr. Disrespect is very handsome without that stupid what do you call this hairstyle? What do you call that hairstyle that they got with that Joe Dirt has? It's not a mohawk. It's a mullet, right? With that mullet wig on and them sunglasses, okay? Like, he looks stupid, but people have seen him without it, and they're like, whoa. Yes, Samantha, the chat got it because I didn't know. Heifer, you hating on me. Stop hating on me. I wanted y'all to tell me. I didn't know. I forgot the damn word, period. Mullet. So, Doc is highly entertaining. I showed you all his streams. He's very engaging, but most of all, he's funny, and he has the complete package. This is the reason why I said he's not gonna stay counseled. He's not gonna stay counseled. Myron is not attractive at all. Myron has a huge ostrich beak on his face. He has a glued on toupee on top of his head. All right. He also he's so skinny. The only thing Myron has is height. That's all he has is height. There's nothing else about him there's nothing attractive about him. He's not fine. He's not none of that. Okay. So it's like, this is the reason why, but he also don't have a good personality. At least the little one has as we saw today, has a fun, ongoing personality, doesn't get mad. As a matter of fact, I have yet to see Walter angry. Have you? Please, somebody submit me a video of Walter yelling and cussing in anger. Where's that video at? I don't think I ever seen it. This man doesn't let anything bother him. It rolls off of his back like water on a duck. Okay. So I'm just sitting here saying like, you know what I'm saying? If you have to pick somebody to be around, although I would not be around neither one of them, it would be more fun to be around Walter than Myron. Myron is miserable. Myron is unhappy. Myron doesn't have anything going for him now except for the fact that he's in a position of a little bit of money that's not going to last long if he doesn't find and change courses. And he thinks this new podcast with Nick Fritos and Elijah Schaefer, who's a homosexual, and Sneako, who's a backstabber, and Sneako and Nick and Sneako and Andrew Tate are fighting. Recipe. That's a recipe for disaster.
Not the journalist who spearheaded the story. His credibility can only go so far. In fact, Slasher, the main journalist behind the story, would go on his son's stream and spew out unverified information that would be proven wrong less than 2 hours later.
I did get a DM about an hour ago from someone who lives in Encientes, near Rancho Santa Fe. That is the area.
You know what? Hold on. That is a good point, Kawan. Kawan said, nope, Walter is chill. Probably why, despite his looks, he could date these crazy women. I see it now. Because when all those women came forward and said, yes, I had unprotected sex with Walter and I had to get an abortion. Did y'all see me sitting there with my jaw to the ground? I'm like, what? Now I can see it. He's probably making these ladies laugh as he flexes his rented Lambo. Okay. He's like carefree, easygoing. Okay. Don't take anything. He doesn't take rejection seriously. He just roll with the punches. And women probably like, oh, he's nice to be around with. Women tend to gravitate to men that are not life-threatening. If you ladies, I'm only talking to the ladies. If you had to risk your life being, like, let's say, sorry. Let me erase all that. If you had to be alone in the woods, and we got to get rid of the bear, unfortunately, you had to choose between Myron
I got a super chat.
and Walter. Those are your only two choices. Who would you rather be alone in the woods with? You only got two choices. Myron and Walter. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave the bear out of this. You had two choices. Who would you rather be alone in the woods with? Myron or Walter? Darnell, thank you so much for the $5. If Myron is ugly, then I have no hope. And I only weigh 145 pounds. Myron is ugly on the inside and outside. Walter is not attractive either. But we now see why Walter get women. Walter gets women because Walter does not intimidate women. Walter does not make women feel like they're going to get R-worded or hung or any of that. Vanessa said, Myron, because he leave me alone. Oh, Vanessa, you failed the test, girl. Do you really think Myron will leave you alone? Vanessa, clearly you need to go back to school and understand the psychology of a man that hates you. You really think that Myron will leave you alone when he thinks your very existence is to cook, clean, and be subservient to men? Really? Yeah, Myron hates women. That's why he would enslave you if you were in the woods alone with him. So, hold on, Vanessa. Girl, oh my God. You rather be enslaved? Yeah, you're right. He would not R-word you. But you understand, I don't know, are you 4'11"? Let me understand. Are you 4'11" or do you weigh 95 pounds? Because, honey, let me tell you something. I ain't got to worry about being R-worded by neither one of them. But one thing, I would choose Walter. What does him being gay have anything to do with anything? Lisa, hush, girl. I said the bear is not in this. I'm 5'3". Okay. So here's my question. Walter's not going to enslave you, but also Walter's not going to R-word you either. So you rather be with someone who enslaves you? Bozo, didn't I say you had something? What? Why do you? Hold on. I got to cuss you guys out. Why do you people do this? I specifically say, here are your only choices. Walter or Myron. I leave out the bear. Sorry, we can't choose the bear. I'm using an analogy of Walter and Myron. I say choose one or the other. And you monkeys chimp out and say something that's not part of the choice. You say a vibrator and who's it? Bozo saying I pick neither. I pick a Victor. Bozo, did I use vibrator as an option? If you guys can, Bozo, if you can't play along, then shut up. The same goes with you too, Zero. Shut up. It's my analogy. If you got a problem with it, shut your mouth. Stop typing. I said the woods. I didn't say nothing about no damn desert. What's wrong with you? That's right, Nikki. They not listening. I'm sitting here saying, I'm like, here is the analogy, and Bozo, Zero are just refining what I'm saying. And now I'm going to have to clamp down on y'all. So, because I'm sitting here saying, like, I'm sorry, this is my analogy. How are y'all reframing my analogy? Not today, Satan. What did I tell you? I teach you how to treat me. I teach you how to treat me. When I give an analogy and you try to reframe it, I'm going to get in your ass. Don't do that. What's wrong with you? Hell. Now, as I was saying, I was really talking, I was talking to Vanessa, trying to make Vanessa understand that her picking Myron is a bad choice. That's what I'm trying to do. I was really trying to show her that picking Myron is a bad choice. Walter is the better choice. You never pick a man that hates you. You never do that. You never pick a man that will take you out if you don't do what he says. And also, let me tell you something about gay men, honey. You think a gay man won't R-word you if you the only thing left on the daggone island? Is that what you think? You think just because Myron is gay, he ain't trying, if he got the daggone bend you over, okay, and he won't get it that way, you think he won't R-word you? You women are delusional about men. You are delusional. You have no idea about gay men. Again, if you're the only woman available, you will do. I'm trying to teach you ladies how to hold on. I don't, you're in 24-hour. Okay. 0, I put you in a 24-hour timeout. You are getting on my nerves. I just realized I don't like you. I'm trying to have a conversation with Vanessa and you're saying stupid stuff. I see you. And I just put you in a 24-hour but this is your last warning. I promise you. You come in tomorrow or Wednesday and start playing that game, I'm going to permaban you too. All right? I don't like you. Feel free to unsub and F off. Now, okay. Where Vanessa at? Vanessa says, I thought Myron was a bottom. It doesn't matter if he's a bottom or a top, sweetie. If the scenario is you're alone in the woods with both of them, don't think just because he gay, he ain't gonna R-word you.
I got a super chat.
That's what you need to know. And he will R-word you. He hates you. He doesn't like you. Okay? We have seen how the little crusty one acts when confronted with women, this, that, and the other. He does not act in a violent way. Myron is violent. Myron, I even showed a video where on my Twitter where he says he wish it was legal to hit women. For you to choose Myron over Walter concerns me about your choice in men altogether. Even though this is a hypothetical, okay? Even though this is a hypothetical, this is something that you need to think about. That's concerning, that you would choose a man that openly wished that it were legal to abuse women. You openly choose a man that will attack women and enslave you, and also R-word you too. Okay. Thank you so much. $5 to Darnell for the defense, Your Honor. I think Myron would come more in handy than Fresh. If you are trapped in the woods, can Fresh hunt and fish? Darnell, you're a man. Stay in your lane. We don't care what you think. You're a man. I'm not talking to you. I specifically said women. You are not a woman, so I don't care what you think. Mind your business. But Vanessa, I want you to understand that you have to be careful of the women. I mean, of the men that, of the mentality that Myron has. So don't think just because he's gay, you're safe. Okay? Don't think about any of that. You need to think about survival. And I'm sorry. All right. I would never choose Myron ever. It would be the little Walter. It will always be little Walter. Okay. Cause I know as an alpha woman, I would be running Walter, not the other way around. Okay. If I was stuck in the woods and I had no choice with Myron, we would see who would take each other out. Okay, we will see who would take each other out, but I would choose little Walter any day. That would be my little biatch. Okay, I would basically run him. Okay, I just want you to understand that. That's the thing. Tree, you can tell people have no situation awareness with these answers, and that's it's actually mind blowing. It's really is. Okay. It amazes me. All right. But I that concerned me. So I wanted to take time to talk to Vanessa and explain it, even though everybody else is jumping into the conversation. That's a man. And then I had one stupid woman saying something. I put her in timeout. Okay. Like y'all forgot whose chat this is. All right. Let's continue.
That Dr. Disrespect lives in. And he sent me a screenshot from his next door which is in that area, and there is a comment that says, "We just saw Dr. Disrespect in handcuffs. He lives right there. I assuming it has something to do with the accusation."
This allegation would be revealed as completely fabricated. This guy calls himself a journalist. He's the best thing to ever happen to Doc. So the stage was set for Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, he never justified it.
All he had to do was recontextualize his statement and call the Twitch staff liars. But what I didn't expect was him to incriminate himself even more. Him teasing his return was insane. First, he posted a picture of him playing chess. Doc, is you getting canceled for being a pedo a game to you? Is this all part of your plan, huh? People responded by showing that Doc was playing a kid.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I got a super chat.
Darnell, $2. Objection, Your Honor. Cause of speculation. You have a vajayjay, Darnell? Are you Darnetta? Are you Darnetta or are you Darnell? Are you XY or XX chromosome? Holla at me. You ain't got to super chat something. Let's see. Are you XY or are you XX chromosome? Do you know what chromosomes are? If you are XY, your opinion is not needed because I wasn't addressing it to you. But I do know. I know a lot of you men like to be like, look at me, pet me. I get it, okay? I totally understand.
Part of his master plan, he wanted people to think he was a pedophile. He would change his Twitter wallpaper to a bobber, with his tweet admitting to the allegations being the bait. It was at this point I realized that Dr. Disrespect eats crayons, and he's hoping that we all eat crayons too. This master plan of his makes no sense. He thinks we're all stupid. The day before his stream, he posted a hype video of him driving a boat, teasing that he's coming back to streaming. People would joke that he's returning from Epstein's Island. Doc did not like that. His return stream was huge. When I was watching it, peaked at over 220,000 live viewers. The VOD is sitting at over 3 million. Everyone is dying to know, what is
that? Well, no. That's not fair. No, that's not fair. Oh, Willie, no, you didn't do that.
It's huge. When I was watching it, peaked at over 220,000 live viewers. The VOD is sitting at over...
You can't do that. If this was streamed 4 days ago, that means the people that watched it, along with the people who watched the video afterwards, came up to 3 million. That's not fair. That's not how that works.
3 million. Everyone is dying to know, what is Doc's defense? It's him playing word games, defending himself from allegations that were never made. He addresses the allegations as if they're a joke.
Elephant in the room, Doc. We're waiting.
Oh my god. Oh god. It's the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst of the thing I've ever.
Just relax, man.
He spends most of the time being mad at Cody for leaking why he was banned.
Cody, why do this?
I admit that his excuse was stupid, but still, you know what I'm saying? They're going to give him a chance. His audience is not going to leave him for this.
And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. Well, I mean, for what?
The problem isn't that Cody leaked it. The problem is that Dr. Disrespect let people find out this way. Bro, you had 4 years to tell people. Instead, you let them believe in all of these false conspiracies. You were being sneaky about it. He threatens to sue Cody.
Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors?
Cody never signed anything. It was simply relaying why Doc was banned from Twitch. Cody didn't lie anywhere. This is exactly why Doc was banned. Doc would never win a defamation case with this. Doc's main defense is to play semantics. When Doc gets accused of sexting a minor, he doesn't deny it. Instead, he redefines the word.
You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages?
Yeah, you was, though!
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is?
Doc's not denying sexually messaging a minor here. Instead, he redefines it to be about the legal definition of sexting, which is exchanging images or video. Out of the 3 allegations to come out against Dr. Disrespect, none of them accused him of sending or receiving pictures.
True.
Twitch Whispers don't even allow that. If he did that, he'd be in jail. Doc pretty much entirely sticks to a legal argument because that's all he's got. Hey guys, I may have flirted with a minor, but at least she didn't send me CP. What a defense.
You also said the word...
Good point.
Minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was
good
emphasized
point.
in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
He is unironically going with the narrative that he purposely made himself look like a pedo. Am I supposed to believe that? He lost his gaming company, his bourbon company, was dropped from the 49ers, and was kicked out.
Yeah, he is handsome. Hold on.
Am I supposed to believe that? He lost his gaming company, his bourbon company.
Oh, he's gotten a little gray. Oh. How old is Doc?
Was dropped from the 49ers. And
the last time I saw him, he wasn't getting any gray in his head.
The YouTube partner program. But hey, Doc, at least you got the journalist as well as most of the online world to think that you sexually message teenagers. You really did win.
You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met in person ever.
This is the first and only time Doc ever outright denies an allegation. The anonymous Twitch employee alleged that they talked about meeting up at TwitchCon. Now, Doc has relied on a lot of technicalities for his defense, but he hasn't
outright... he's 42? Oh, okay.
lied. In fact, he's actually been pretty truthful if you really pay attention. So we could be telling the truth here. We'd have to see the messages to come to a more accurate conclusion.
You're never going to see the messages. You're never going to see the messages.
Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting.
Again, this is Doc relying on legal technicalities to defend his actions. Nobody ever alleged that Doc did anything illegal. You don't have to do something illegal to get banned from a social media website, and you don't have to do something illegal for it to still be wrong.
Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
Wow, the bar is so low.
Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened.
He's doing it again. Nobody ever alleged that he exchanged photos. You can't exchange photos over Twitch whispers.
Yeah, you can't. I even told y'all that. I said you can't. You can only text. You can't send pictures. You can't even send. I think you can't even send links. I don't think so. I think you can't even send links over it. I don't think so. Yeah, you can't send no pictures, no videos, no none of that. I think the only thing you can do is type. Why is he staying in character while smirking? Oh, that's his MO, Lisa. That's how he always does it. That's just who he is.
This is when Doc's dishonesty becomes clear. He's going to misrepresent allegations and call them lies, when in reality they line up pretty accurately to his own story.
I even used the word inappropriate, purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh?
You didn't do it purposely.
I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
Doc is straight up rewriting history. He's already described the messages himself as a moral wrong. In his initial statement, Doc says, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility.
I like that, Stormy. Stormy said, it's so funny that he calls himself the two-time when he is a two-timer. Very nice.
Never entertain these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision to ban me in 2020. So is Twitch really in the wrong when Doc himself describes the situation as a moral wrong that Doc as the adult should have had better judgment on? No, of course not. You should get banned for this. Doc is backpedaling this statement because it makes his audience feel better about watching him.
How would each of you, if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
I also have inappropriate messages on my phone, but none of them are to minors. I feel like we keep forgetting that.
Facts! I said the same thing. I said you can look at all my DMs, texts, and all. I said I don't talk to no minors. I said I don't even think there's anybody under the age of 18. Even when the women join my Discord, you know what I'm saying? I make sure that they are not under the age of 18. You can't even be a minor, even though we don't do nothing crazy in there. It's an all women's Discord. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm gonna allow some minor, because we do have adult conversations in our Discord amongst the women's.
Component here,
but I don't have a conversation with no daggone minor.
It's been a narrative that his ex-partner manager was out to get him, and that's why he was banned.
We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned. Coincidence? The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch...
I'm gonna allow another vetting next month. So you got 2 more weeks in this month. And then in the month of October, I will be accepting new ladies to come on in. Because I only allow new women to come in twice a year for a limited time. And because that's when it takes me enough time to vet you all. So to make sure make sure you're a right fit for us. Because everybody is not. Believe it or not, but Bella, you won't have no problem. I know you won't have a problem getting in. But there's some, we don't allow pick-mishas. We don't allow no Barbara the Builders. We don't allow no doormats into our little Discord, okay? We don't allow them.
Partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged.
Unless you think it's okay to sexually message someone who's under 18 years old, I don't see the relevance of this story. If you just don't send the messages, you don't get banned. Why is that so much to ask for?
LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context.
Lisa, I thought you was a member of our Discord. Maybe I got you confused with somebody else. I could have sworn you was a member of our Discord already.
From the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate. even when they aren't.
But you called them inappropriate, something that
Yeah,
you
you
never
did.
had,
You
that
called
need
them
to take more
inappropriate.
responsibility for. So which is it?
The NCMEC, Twitch submits that report. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement.
He acts like this is some big revelation. Twitch has to do this according to federal law. If Twitch finds inappropriate messages involving a minor, they were legally obligated to escalate it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. If the messages aren't illegal, meaning no images or videos were sent, then nothing happens. It's a standard operation. Yet he keeps bringing up the legality as if the only thing people care about is whether it's legal or not.
The same people that made this decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were legal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received.
You kid? Are you? I forgot he said this stupidity. I forgot he said this.
Him sound good. Again, this is an admission of guilt. He's acknowledging that.
Yeah, he is acknowledging. Did I miss that the first time we watched it?
Also, if these messages weren't sexual, then why would the age of consent interstate matter?
Facts.
Doc seems to spend a lot of time on that.
So then why did Twitch use these messages against me?
Because you sexually messaged a minor, and that's a terrible look for $1 billion company.
Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers?
They didn't. In 2020, Twitch started an initiative where viewers could report allegations about streamers, saying we take accusations of sexual harassment and misconduct extremely seriously. We are actively looking into accounts concerning streamers affiliated with Twitch, and will work with law enforcement where applicable. During this time, over 70 allegations surfaced, leading to dozens of Twitch bans, like Zero, Nairo, Method Josh, and Shinshin. Doc is one of many streamers that got caught. He wasn't some special target by his manager. None of these other people were ever charged, and they all talk just like Doc.
Now, I need to make this very clear to everybody watching this video. I have never received explicit images from any underage individual. I have never sent explicit images to any underage individual.
No D-discipline. None of these men. No D-discipline.
I have never made travel arrangements with ulterior motives with any underage individual.
But he did message a minor inappropriately.
Katie sarcastically asks him if he wants a girl that bad, to which he responds that he wants her. She questions him, but he tells her not to worry and fulfill his request.
Since they weren't arrested because text messages aren't illegal, they claim that they didn't do anything wrong. This is always the defense.
And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good
terrible
place
husband
today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect. I'm not perfect.
Apparently asking a streamer to not message a minor, it's too much. It's demanding they be perfect. Doc would then compare what he did to someone who said the N-word.
They wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies.
Hey, Doc may be a pedophile, but at least he's not a racist.
Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract.
The obfuscation is crazy. Doc, if you joked about messaging a minor, that would be fine. The problem is you actually did it.
Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
That person belongs in jail then. But who are you talking about? Doc never names them because odds are his retelling of the story is inaccurate. Doc then cries about having to lay people off.
We just lost... man.
Hold on. Well, in a way, hold on. Everybody has a price, Spitfire. Spitfire says his wife just handles the humiliation. Do you understand that Kobe gave, when he cheated on his wife, how much was that ring? Hold on. Hold on. Was it 30 million or 3 million? $4 million. Sorry, I'm way off. Kobe gifted his wife a $4 million ring. It's not that his wife can handle humiliation. It's how much did it cost Doc for her to be humiliated again. Okay? So you don't know what she got to stay in this. See, I believe, and I do believe this, that Doc's wife is not dumb. She knows if she's holding all the cards, and that when he cheats, she gets uber paid. So she may gotten, I don't know what the deal is, but Shira talks about this all the time. She's like, don't put your emotions in it. If you're going to be with a multi-millionaire, you know, be happy when he cheats, because, you know, you get to get anything you want. No, this is not his first time. This is his third time cheating on her. So I'm sure she's getting paid something. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society.
Again, it's all your fault. Am I supposed to feel bad?
And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad. I have no way of knowing if the Twitch users thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize. That's it. I'm not saying anything more about any of this.
What about showing the messages?
People want...
Show the message. Release the messages. Show the messages.
Yeah, show the message. He's not going to do that, though.
What are we, in second grade?
I don't get it. It would be the quickest way for him to exonerate himself. He makes it seem like the courts gave him access to the messages.
Let me just remind you, I went through a multi-year, a big-time arbitration, okay? And, you know, you discover a lot of stuff.
At this point, whatever NDA was in place has surely been broken, so show the messages, or at least describe them in detail. Show how they were taken out of context. He doesn't because odds are the messages are pretty bad. So what really is the truth behind Dr. Disrespect's ban? Well, with Doc's new testimony, we could actually paint a full picture. In 2017, while Doc was cheating on his wife, he messaged a 16 or 17-year-old in Twitch whispers. They may or may not have talked about meeting up, but everyone agrees that the messages were inappropriate and morally wrong to have with someone who was under 18.
I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs.
3 years later, in 2020, Twitch would launch an initiative where viewers could report allegations against streamers. Now, whether Doc's ex-partner manager encouraged the minor to file the report or not doesn't matter, because the messages exist, so Doc was banned and his contract was terminated. Contracts with talent tend to have a vague morality clause where if the talent does something deemed immoral, the company can terminate them. Doc sees this and he goes, oh shit, I'm about to be labeled a pedo, so he sues them.
There's a reason why we're suing the out of them.
He sues Twitch and Doc takes the stance that he didn't do anything immoral because it wasn't illegal.
Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal!
So now it's being argued between lawyers if Doc messaging a minor is immoral if the age of consent in her state is 16. If it's not illegal, how can it be a moral wrong?
That the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me, while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the messages exchanged were legal in any way.
Twitch may have realized that this is uncharted waters and a potential PR nightmare, especially if they lose, so they pay him out. And they come to an agreement. No party admits to any wrongdoing. So finally, after all these years, that's more or less the full picture. And if you see any Dr. Disrespect fans that disagree with this analysis, link them to this timestamp. I am only citing Dr. Disrespect for these receipts. This is his story. So is he guilty? Yes. Is the reality probably worse than his retelling? Yes.
Fuck you and everyone who looks like you.
Doc's return stream surpassed over 3 million views, and this narrative that he purposely made himself look like a pedo is bait worked for him. His viewers have to be children. Someone explain to me how that
it's no. It's his viewers are not only children, but it's also just men, young men. I think he also has a male audience that are in their 20s. They just like Doc because Doc. And he has, by the way, he has a good, I think 10% of his viewers are female streamers too. You know what I'm saying? Who have a crush on him and this and the other. But the overwhelming majority of them is males. And the bar for them is pretty low. Why would they get rid of, I'm not defending Doc. I'm just telling you what they think. Why should I stop watching the most entertaining, funny, engaging streamer that I love that used to be on Twitch is now on YouTube? Why should I stop this because he texts some girl on Twitch? You know what I'm saying? So there's that. No, he's not a red pillar. He's not Doc's not a red pillar. Doc's not even into the red pill thing. That one I do know. So yeah, he's just a man that doesn't have any D-discipline. That's all that is. He has no D-discipline.
Any sense? They were all over Nick Merck's channel calling him a backstabber. Nick isn't smart enough to understand any of this.
Actual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
If this is true, if what he's saying is true right now, why does he not show everybody the whispers? I mean, it would be instant. Why can't we see the whispers? Because now he's saying that they're jokes. I mean, I make jokes all the time. And if I made a joke and people were saying that it wasn't, I would show everyone it's a joke. Confusing, man.
Pretty rational take. He's not showing the whispers yet because he's probably in the process of suing the fuck out of them. Doc is not suing anyone, and Doc is never going to show anyone the messages. If they exonerated him, he would have shown them by now.
Vibe that I'm getting from Doc is that
men. Hold on, I'm gonna answer Bella's question. Bella says, I mean, why can't he find? I got a super chat. Bella says, why can't he find an 18-year-old to cheat with? Men prefer the younger they are, the more gullible they are, the more naive they are, the less life experience they have. Predators seek the easiest soft targets. And the younger they are, the better it is for them, quote unquote, somewhat. Darnell, thank you for the $2. A minor on Twitch. So you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why they obsessed with the Bella. You understand why? You understand? I know it's hard because we're women, but because I was, because as a police officer, when I seen this stuff in action, I totally understand. I'm not saying I support it, but if you understand the mind of a predator, you would not even ask that question. If you understand the mind of a predator, why not a young girl? But predators are not thinking about obeying the law. If that's the case, Andrew Tate would not be going to jail for the rest of his life for what he has done to women. Predators go for easy prey, and those preys are children, young women, and those who are mentally handicapped. You need to do more investigation. You need to do more research on how a predator thinks. Because if you're going to have kids, you need to teach them how to protect themselves from predators. You don't know anything about predators. If you knew anything about predators, you would understand why they would choose somebody 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay? You would understand how predators work. So that's the thing. Y'all don't know predators. That's why this seems crazy. Doc's a predator. Look, this is textbook. Because you have to ask yourself, hold on, we're going to say this, I'm going to say this one thing and then I'm going to continue playing this. Why would a man pick a woman who has life experience, who know the game, who can't fall for lies, who can't be swindled, bamboozled, who can't be conned, who can't be wooed? Why would he sit up here and deal with a woman who's a hard target and become unsuccessful instead of dealing with a young woman who's a soft target, who don't know the game, who don't have life experience? She doesn't have experience with men whatsoever. She don't understand that when men tell you these things, they're saying it because of alternate reasons, blah, blah, blah. They don't understand that. So there's a difference. Predators pick soft targets. A man will see he wants to kidnap someone. Okay. I hate to do this analogy, but you'll understand what I'm talking about. He sees two women that he wants to kiss. So he's driving in a white van and he wants to kidnap a woman to do some crazy things with her, right? He sees one woman on one street and the other woman on the other street, and he has equal access to two women, to both of these women. On the woman on the left side of the street is 5'2". She looks like she weighs 110 pounds max. She looks like she's no more than 16 years old. And on the other side of the street, he sees a woman who's 300 pounds, 6'1". Okay. Who's not even paying attention and looking at her phone. Who do you think he's going to kidnap? I'm sure y'all not going to get this one wrong. That's the difference between a soft target and a hard target. And you ladies need to learn how to be hard targets instead of being soft targets. A predator should look at you. Well, it depends on how old you are. The older you are, the less a predator's interested in you. But you need to be hard targets, not soft targets. Soft targets are always preyed upon.
Original tweet he had put out, he's backtracking.
Yes.
And in that tweet, he had admitted to sending inappropriate texts or whatever to a minor. Those were his words. Not mine, not Tim's, not whoever. Now, he later deleted this tweet. Personally, I don't think it changes much. I know his premise and what he's dying on is that what he did was not illegal. And look, I get that. But at the end of the day, you messaged a minor and it was inappropriate. For me, this is not about legality.
This is not something that takes a high IQ to understand. Unless you think Doc should be able to sexually message 16-year-olds, he's in the wrong. This is not a backstab. Nick would respond to the hate tweeting, "This retard Dr. Disrespect is married with children, pushing 40 and admits to sexting."
Wow, Nick and go Nick. Go Nick, because Nick and Doc used to be best friends.
Minor inappropriately. His words, not mine. So I cut ties because obviously that's inexcusable. Now I'm a shit friend for not having his back. Bunch of brain rot morons on this app. A Doc fan replies, "A real friend would have called him and talked to him, man to man." Nick says, "I've said multiple times he sent a text to the boys and I apologizing for us being dragged into it. Regardless, it doesn't matter." Ninja, Tim's, Laner, they've all remained silent because once you take out the semantics, all Doc's response does is confirm the allegations. Even Myron, who defends Andrew Tate, has trouble defending Doc.
Like, yeah, this is fucked up. But I would say give him a little bit like text him on the side, like, bro, let me see the messages.
Jeremy has been trying his best to defend Doc. He's basically had to make up parts of the video.
Oh yeah, and Jeremy, man, this is a predator apologist. I don't have nothing to do with Jeremy anymore, man. Forget him, dude. This man defends Andrew Tate. This man defends Fresh and Fit. This man is now red pill. Tree, do you think DiCaprio has the same desires? Nah. Nope. Because I don't see when you can basically say, here are the conditions I want, and here you can meet it. There, do it. So no, I don't think so at all.
Don't exist.
The same employees also internally acknowledged that the messages were not sexual in nature. Okay.
Dr. Disrespect never even made that claim. I'm convinced that.
Yeah, Jeremy is an idiot. He's a dumbass. Read the book The Collector by John Forwells. FBI finds this book in almost all predators bookcase. Oh, okay. I wonder, I'm going to look into that. Thanks, Patty.
Jeremy never actually watched Doc's video. He read this guy's tweet and then decided to upload his opinion. Classic Jeremy.
Yeah, classic dumb Jeremy.
In conclusion, Doc returning to a successful stream was always going to be the outcome. If Cody doesn't have the messages, and the journalist doesn't have the messages, and the journalist anonymous source isn't even willing to state their name, well then that leaves the door open for Doc to backpedal his statement and rewrite the narrative. The only reason he admitted to anything is because he thought the messages were going to come out. I called this over 2 months ago. Everyone agrees on one thing though. If the DMs don't leak, Doc is going to be able to set the narrative for his comeback.
Is there some bizarro world that he gets more popular?
I don't know.
Yes, it's happened. All because these journalists couldn't lock down a shred of evidence. He streamed to 80K people yesterday. I am convinced Doc is guilty because his own retelling of the story is...
80,000? Jeez. That's
him being
good.
guilty. If you still want to watch him, that's fine. If you still like him, that's cool. But let's not defend what he did.
I think that Doc is existing inside of the scope of ambiguity, and he's not using specifics because he's relying on people's trust in him and charisma for people to assume that he did the right thing and he didn't do something wrong.
That'll be it for today. Subscribe to the channel and be sure to check out MetaPC.
Good one, Willie. All right, there you go. Oh, I'm so glad to get this video out of the way. Let's do a cool down. Oh, God. So glad to get that video out of the way. Jeez. Oh. I've been sitting down. So I was like so tired of that video sitting in the queue. So there's that. All right, guys. So, Kawan says, yeah, who are you going to go after? Someone who you can mold into a perfect woman or someone who is willing to change? It's disgusting, but it's not I wouldn't use the word perfect woman. I said someone, you could say, I would change that language, Kawan. You say, who are you going to go after? Someone you can groom into the person you want, or someone who is unwilling to change. That's what you need to say, like, because when these men get these young girls, they're grooming them. That's what that is. It's straight up grooming, trying to get them to be what they want. And that's why a lot of them go for young girls like that. So there's that. I don't understand why some men just always want younger. Like, I always like my age and older. You ladies are frustrating me projecting your sense, and it's frustrating because you all don't understand that we are not like men. We are not driven by the organ in between our legs. Why younger men like my age or older don't get it? How, Stormy, how don't you understand that men are driven by their ding-a-ling? Women are not driven by our coochie cats. I don't understand. Like, I cannot think of any woman. I'm not saying that such a woman is not out there, right? I can't think of any woman who will go out of their way the way men have for their sexual desires and fulfillment. Like, this is something you constantly see mostly with men. As a matter of fact, I put up a statistics because I was like, I want to see the ratio of PDF files with women versus men. It wasn't even competition. Women made up less than 2% of the PDF files, which was shocking to me. I could have sworn with all these teachers, I was like, it has to be more, but no. So I'm like, I don't understand like why you think that some of these men that are already complaining about the fact that they can't get laid would not be predators. That, like, seriously, you understand that one of the biggest arguments that these men talking about is these women won't have sex with me. And then what is the red pill and the men on the right trying to do? Remove the age of consent. Not all the men. I'm not saying all the men. I'm just saying when you look on these arguments, you know, spearheaded by Sneako, spearheaded by Nick Fritos, the first thing they want to say is they want to abolish the age of consent. There's a reason for that. It's not to abolish the age of consent for little boys. It's the age of consent for little girls. That's the reason. And I don't know, maybe the way I was raised, like I was raised in the ghetto, the most violent, I don't wish my childhood on anybody, but I think with the fact that I grew up in the ghetto, and then my father took custody at the age of 11, and then I got out of that situation, and then I became a police officer for 5 years. I've seen how predators behave. You see things, you see the worst of human beings, you know what I'm saying? So you see these things that a lot of other people don't see. And when I tell you, like, it kind of like, it's not a culture shock, but it's a shocking thing that, like, how men are driven by their organ, and that you would not realize that most men prefer young women for a reason. As a matter of fact, let me see. I do believe it's a large percentage of men prefer young women, and you got to understand that youth, it has nothing to, it's beauty, but not necessarily beauty. It's less life experience. It's being naive, gullible, and not that smart. You're not that versed in life. So that's the reason. It's easy targets. Hold on, let me see. What percentage of men prefer women under, was it 23 or 25? Let me see, 23. I think it's 23. I do believe though. Oh, was it 25? Why won't they give us the percentage? I'm not getting the percentage for some reason. I'll find it. Hold on. I'll find it. I'll get the percentage. I was doing some digging about this, where most women don't prefer no young man, okay? And the reason why is because we are not led by our sexual desires, okay? That's the difference between us. That's why when these red pill men say men and women are not equal, absolutely, we're not equal. We don't think equally. We don't behave equally. We don't move equally. We are totally two different genders. I think the same way, and I had the complete opposite childhood. My parents always warned me to be careful. Cool. So it's like, yeah, it's like I think, there's a lot of documentaries on YouTube that you all can familiarize yourself with. But even with the Andrew Tate, which me and Thoughts are going to, once I teach you ladies and gentlemen NLP, we're going to go through the transcripts of the war room. Maybe that will open your eyes to see how predators work. Because maybe, and I'm not saying this in a derogatory way. I'm not saying this as slander. I'm just saying maybe some of you all are too privileged to understand how predators work. And I don't mean that in a harmful way. I don't mean that as a put down. I don't mean that as to demean you. I don't mean that in any kind of way whatsoever. You're blessed to grow up and not know this type of a world. You are blessed to understand, to grow up and never have to worry about not being kidnapped, R-worded, and all this other stuff, saying that I had to go through. So, that's good on you. But as grown adults who are going to have female children, if you decide to have children along with yourself, you need to know how predators work. And I think going over Andrew Tate's war room transcripts when he's teaching other men how to be predators to women, particularly young women, I think that will open your eyes and you won't ask the kind of questions you're asking, because you don't know from personal and worldly experience. That's all that is. It's like you all have a different worldview based upon your upbringing, which has been blessed and a blessing. And I think that's the reason why you can't relate to men that are predators. Like you never saw a predator ever in your life. And that's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. Where I've only seen predators when I was in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't stop. It's like I just see them everywhere now. As a fifth grader, I was going over to a friend's of the family home to see if I can play with their kids. Their father answered the door in his boxers and tried to lure me in. I ran home. Good for you, girl. See, predator. See what I'm saying? Predator. That's a predator. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. These stories are so common when I was growing up. These old nasty men trying to get these little girls. And that's the reason why I can read men and women real quick. Because when I was, growing up in the hood, you had to read the body language of a man, particularly a man, only a man, because that was the biggest predator that I was encountering. I didn't have to worry about women. I had to always worry about men, pimps, drug dealers, PDF files, okay, dope heads, crackheads. These are the people I had to worry about. And you had to size them up quick to make sure that you don't become a statistic, okay? So that's what I'm saying. And that story of, men, I could tell y'all some stuff that would make your mouth drop, but I'd rather spare you. You know what I'm saying? There's that. All right, guys. I need to stop doing this talking and get ready to go to the gym. So, yeah, we're going to have a surprise. We're going to have a bonus stream tomorrow. So, with that being said, I will see you then. I don't know what the time. Just keep your your notifications open so it'll be there. Okay. All right. Oh, you mean tell me I've been in this daggone thing instead of this one right here all this time? Jeez. I hate that. I thought I was in this one. Anyway. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.